a omo da na die se enya de a wo begugu ho ama bibia afa omo ensase anase bibia afa eye omo na ase enti ane wo mo aye dini pa o ma hwe mo sapo mu nsuo se enya de a wo mo ebe yenhwe ha ama bibia ba betimi adi nyambransem ewo akwati abato anyame pa o kena na eye kwa akoto no David hun komena no pe yebekwa poema ntem ho a ensema hodo obi esi ewa kwa umpotem ho yani ense ntwere ni bedi hun komena no pe live on the show mamenka we say the happy morning show ena wasugusu awutie no ebraso se yebekwa ne akwa akofa kase ebo no dia brawo abena asante ayekrado woka se busumi no munyina no obedi na woda ne de se twam atena ni so wode kase ebo no breyen
na kase ebo no de pa na wo pe wo ho
no crack no kase abo no ade a me pe wo ho pa 12 mitie 6 mitie any say tambia na mo sha ase no mitie mo news ni via and some na mo be di kan aka no 12 o'clock no sana other stations na beka enti the manage hu ni say mu yidi yen e ma ye hu nkom e koso no and sana other stations na beka the chat kura manage hu ni say presenters no in fact you are very good nemo mo ma ye hu wedi
Nonsia abo adishimai ma yebema machia mama kwa badiaba happy 98.9 FM so brason sano pano nsia kase ba yensa kane nedwada de ne so no September boso me na de di kan kra ya deba ne ye de beso mo na ubetimi akwakopie mo Facebook happy 98.9 FM ubetimi ahwe kase ebo no e de afri ho kwa share na afoforo enya bi nso konso ubetimi do comment aba na bibia nso no etimi aye kama pam happyghana.com ya kruche nsem ni bigu ho ene nsem ekọ twi kọ brema nyina honom enegu ho nso kwa benya nsem ni bi akenkan pa ama bibia nso etimi aye kama ensem ne dọọso na no pe na de bedi kasebo ni mu bi akotene nse enei aban kirema wonum mu kwakọji ntetiye ewo eye nwumesu asweye wonum hwe apomuden ho nsense mikire Ministry of Health chirema ase de ase wonum mba be ko nursing training school nyina wonum school fees enei aban afemu ohamu abupen aduonu 50% na yede kasebo no kwakopie mu nkwanta no fa ba betodwa se typhoid diarrhea no ade ase agi ntini wo honum yie pa manipa wonum anya bie no enye nipakuma yade kasebo no kwakopie mu ewo nkrofo amanso na nkrofo amanso no Egypt manim na yade kasebo no kwakopie akwa betodwa se train bi enya nkwanhia amanipa mako miensa atwa nananum wonse do amanipa 103 days sisi ameno kase wonum prepra abusiansem bi kansem ehu na mede ba besom wo sa no pa no nsia kasebo ewo happy 98.9 FM mi amaje bre beken kan kasebo edi amamu yeme abena asante na ansa na no ma mentwa me ho simamra me ba me kire nsem ni mu edi akire mu Abusia so mama kwa babiem da masese masugusu a muti anopa no nsia kasebo happy 98.9 FM afeji brena menche kasebo nimu emfancho Ministry of Health nene wonum de nsema ba betodwa echema first year students ha wonum kwakwaje ntete e nursing training schools ahodo nim na afenso allied health training training college ahodo anase schools ahodo nim nyina nei wɔnom 2025-2026 academic year no wɔnom school fees ayɛ so mutua no aban kyerɛ mu a wakyɛ mu ɔha mu abu pɛn aduonu 50% na sɛ aban afa 50% wo nipa korɔ no so no wobɛtua 50% na ɛno na akyɛ sɛ asoyɛ ne nsɛm a wɔnom ka no akyerɛ mu a saa de wei nyinaa ɛka no fee stress policy amampanyi John Dramani Mahama ɛna ni so ade hunu sɛ ɔbɛboa paa ama wɔnom mpɛ so mu sua wo mu mesua so ɛwɔ university anase nursing trainings ahodoɔ aho mekyerɛ ntoaso schools ahodoɔ ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana ha no so no wɔnom ɛho ɛbɛtumi ahare wɔ mu ana asentiti anase timpɔ baako a wɔnom de yɛɛ ne sɛ ne bɛyɛ awofo a wɔnom ɔman Ghana ha no so no ɛyɛ ade sɛ wɔnom ho bɛhare wɔnom paa na schools school fees ahodoɔ a wɔnom tua nso no ɔmo ho atumi ato wɔnom na enkrata ɛbaeɛ no nipa ne nsa hyɛ ase ɛyɛ Tony Goodman wɔno yɛ deputy director spokesperson ɛma ministry no na ɔde nsɛm otu dwa chi man ɛyɛ ade sɛ saa de wei nyina ɛba bɛboa first year students ne pa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a wɔnom school fees na bayan fa fɛi wɔnom so betumi atua fa atumi aboa ama nwomasua ho nsɛnsɛm so nso no atumi atumpɔm na ɛno na kyɛ sɛ asoyɛ no ɛde nsɛm to nursing training college ahodoɔ ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana hanom nyinaa sɛ saa nhyehyɛeɛ no wɔnom ni so pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ hwɛ no wanyɛ ho sɛ wode aban de asɛm na ba no uni so wode de opɛ na obɛyɛ anaasɛ sika bi a yɛsɛ wɔnom tuatua a wɔde bɛfa ho de tuatua na so yɛhwɛ wɔnom sɛ wɔnom nya no mu ni nhyehyɛeɛ no so paa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ebetimi aboa na ne na kyɛ sɛ kyerɛ ma mampanyi John Dramani Mahama na ni so ade hunu sɛ wɔbɛboa paa ama esuafo a wɔnom pɛ so mutu mu nwomesua so so eti bibia etimi ayɛ kama ma awofo nso no ɛho etimi ahare wɔn nti wɔn kyerɛ mu a principals a wɔnom ɛda health training institutions ahodoɔ nyinaa no wɔnom fa dwumadie no anasɛ wɔn mfa saa nsɛm wɔnyi wɔn ade suadeɛ anasɛ wɔn ade hiadeɛ na wɔnom ɛmfraseɛ koraa na sɛ first year student a wɔnom bɛba nursing training no omu eni so pepepe na bibia ntimi nye kama nti nei asoye a wonm hwe apomuden ho nsensem so okire ma o call nursing training school na 2025-2026 academic year no o school fees no aban afemu ohemu abupen aduon 50% na se wo so ubetua 50%. Ebese ebe ka se bonu nkonko pie mu ewo otimantem nim na aba betodwa se okopie mu otimantem nim dia na ne nkwanton of aba betodwa se typhoid yare no ene enya asem kuma akra ahweye a wonom ehwe apomuden ho nsensem so ewo ho no wonom de nsem todwa echima ene first half ema 2025 we no enipa 1589 na wonom etimi enya typhoid yare ni bia enya asem kuma akra ewo otimantem ne nkwantan of ene ne mantemu na eno na kyese wo de nsem omude nsem todwa echima ne kuro ba kwa efre ne sabi ehonom de ya de se typhoid yare no manfa wonom ho omude aka wonom yie papa na eno na kyese aso ye de nsem todwa echirima ya de se ensu amanfa wonom otimantem no wonom nom ene de saade we nyina bo mu chirima nya de so munya nsu papa bia enum nsu e wo ho nom nyina enye nsu papa ene nsu no obehu na yetu nsu bi a kyese ye treaty nsu ofin bia na manfa wonom honom akosesa enum ne no ene de saa to renchim we nyina e bae na happy kase ekopi mu honom bi ama mu ne atwetwe nkomo de nsem etu yenim sei.
Region is recording. This year we've recorded about 1,589 for our half year. Last year it was 2,000.
Happy FM 98.9.
Although there has been an improvement in the figures, it is the figures we are having this year is also alarming. It's quite alarming, and this basically has got to do with our sanitation issues we have in the district. Basically, when it comes to water, waste disposal, that has been a very big challenge. Most of the communities are very poor. They don't have toilet facilities. So there is open defecation around. The river bodies, they go there to fetch water, they defecate. All sort of issues. And it's this same water they are using to, do their farming. Even when it comes to the food sellers, most of them are not adhering to the protocols, selling food in a sieve or a glass container. And these are
Any awuti ye district health director Yera Kwadwo Abuka ana kyɛ sɛ ɔde nsɛm wei nyinaa etu dwa na wɔwie yɛ no wɔama nanso hɔ no ma district chief executive a wɔ hɔ yɛwura isa ana no so de nsɛm to dwa kyerɛ ma yɛ adeɛ sɛ saa de wei akɔfa nsunsuansoɔ wei nyinaa ba nsuo ho nsɛnsɛm a ɛnkɔi wɔ kyerɛ ma ɛne manfa wɔn mu wɔ tin ma ntem nkuro bebree hɔ no ma nsuo ho nsɛnsɛm nkɔyie kwa wɔn mu nya nsu papa ɛnnom sra aban sɛ aban hwɛ na ɔmo ase na bɛyɛ betimi aboa ma bibia nso atimi ayɛ kwa ma ne nsɛm ɔde to dwa ne busua yɛntie bi
typhoid asema by na ya dwendwe ma yenya na so according to the health directories no omo explanation of mama means even yeah can say typhoid aye high or oti regional yenya yeso no nkwenta north no I say ye dey abafom because who compare 2025 to the last 2024 but we say omo bo omo dey say no be ya as we back from amaye into omo ye omo adwuma ya na ye dan ya me say although it's high,
Happy FM 98.9.
Obi afremu ewu ewo nkwenta no fa nti omo ye onwadwuma na wo ba nso so a ayampa ye nsu asem ya de a high pa anu nti na yenya nim se anka nkwenta no fa na be raise the highest na so so no nsuo no ye hwe se na ye nam se ye ni nsuo nti kakra benya no ye bo homo ne se ye nsese nfe na emboa ye nti
Any outi ye district chief executive Emma Manfa wonom ewo otimantem ni munkwanta nof ana chese otie ne no. Ebusa yentu akase ebo no so ma wa Ghana Prison Service ne wonom de nkrata aba montene so. Omunsem omudi aba montene so nyina ne se ya de se ye maame ba kwa na o man Ghana ha social media de no age ne din pa. Patricia eye esi eduwa edian dodo na ade nim no ya agrada ye nyina ye nim sesesi ame no kasa de nsawam ana obo ne sese emra no achi ne ye pa na no na kyese wo mu di nsɛm tudwa ya de se video bi call viral ene video call viral ne nsɛm eka nyina ne se Patricia ye che maame agrada ene nsawam ho no ma wo ya de se wonya yawe pa na se wonya hawo bi wo ne nan ade bia wo sori a enya asem kuma wo su krama one ma special doctor bi e de ama ne se doctor ne entry na abre ne abre bia ya de se doctor no hwe no se ne be ya ne ho ato no ene no nkoto nchen esu de ofa ne kwa wo su ye wo ho no pa ne no na chese Ghana Prison Service for enkrata wonom de ababo ntene ne chiri masem no e bosirim ka ene enkrata e ba nipa ne nsa e hya ase deputy director Emma Prison no Janet Asabia no de nsem otudwa chiri ma we nyina e bosirim ka e koso e wo abefo ntentan ne so michie social media na ya de se Ghana for wonom sele Ghana for nyina ne se obi biara obete saa sema etise no omumongu na ya de se nkofo pesa wonom enya followers ene ye page bi a wonom ate omu chire ma ene nsawam news e be free ho no ma ba bia wonom de ba beda amanfo no omu ene edi sa adwuma no akeka kan sema enim ama Ghana Prison Service for chire ma ya de se wo information every Ghana Prison Service akọ official Facebook page anaso mo official page na kweken kan sem free ho na se wo te se obi ka se Ghana Prison Service wonom ayese o ma ayese no mu chima ni nyina eye bosiri mu kan krofo percent krofo di wonom achi wo abefo ntentan ne so enti no mu yesa enti Ghana Prison Service won sama wonom ka no echiri ma me Patricia si edu edi adodo na ade frɛ no ya agrada se krofo chima wanya haw ewo de dua fie ho no ma da bi osori ana wo sun wonom chima no kura biara niwa ewo ebusan ye to akase ebo no so e de ama ode ya de se ye nyina ye nimatore nchema eto o man Ghana ene okopie mu ewo eye adanse ne mantima brofrodu ene atore nchem kese pa na to ene nyina ne se o man mu mpanfo bi ebi mu ya asoafo ebi mu ye NDC amanyeko no wonom mpanfo ana afenso ebi mu ya asrafo mu konya nkwanhia ne nipa nwotwenya asem kuma akra brofrodu ana kyese wonom etimi nya nkwanhia wonom to ananan wonse edu ne nyina se no mu kwakopie mu ewa asantemantem krokunkunu kuma se wo boase akwakodi dwuma na se adwuma di we nyina na se sankwanhia we nyina ebaye ne nam so ama adanse traditional council ne yi wonom de nsem otudwa echirima biaye a atore nchem no esi ye mechesi kaman brofrodu honobo no aban emfa honom nye tourist center se ne be ya abre ne abre bia no enkrofo betimi aba honom aba behwe de esi wo honom abre ne abre bia ye betimi ede akai ne na chese na ede nsem otudwa echirima ya de se aban ede sa bia ne ye tourist center beboa papa yi ama enkrofo etimi afrum aman so anase wonum kro so aba behwe wonum de nsem we nyina tudwa bra ɛyɛ amammerɛ ne amane etwa to wɔnom etimi ɛkɔyɛ ɛwɔ hɔnom nipa ɔne nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛyɛ Nana Kusi ano wa na kyerɛ sɛ ɔde nsɛm wɔ nyinaa to dwa kyerɛ mu a sɛ aban yɛ ne saa ɛbɛboa yie papapapapapa ama biribia nso atumi ayɛ kama nsɛm a ɔde to anim no yɛntie bi
ɛyɛ amane etwa na titi adehyɛ na so a emu no sɛ biribi bɛsi a bɛrɛ sɛ calamity bi bɛsi a na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn aboa ɛna afiri hɔ ama hyɛ bɛyɛ nwɔtwe a adanseni ka ho aboagye nti deɛ ɛbɛhyɛ abaa no sɛ ɔmmra mɛyɛ monument nipa nwɔtwe na ne ti kuru ɛwɔ yɛhaman na ɛnsɛ wɔ storage site forest ɛte sɛ historical facts ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛnwira da nti sɛ wɔn yɛ mu no ɛyiman a monument no man a na asɛ wɔ storage site a obi aba no ɔde onu akae nti ma no koraa bɛba de onu akae sɛ emu bi atwa mu aban helicopter bɛtɔ ha a adehyia bɛyɛ nwɔtwe efiri mu nti ɛno de ehia yɛ papaapa.
ɛne a wotii yɛi nananom atena nkonya wɔnom adanse no mu de nsɛm wei nyinaa ɛtu dwa kyerɛ me ho bɛhia sɛ aban biaeɛ atorɛ nkyɛm no siiɛ no ɔbɛyɛ ne tourist center sɛna bia nkurɔfoɔ a wɔnom firi mu nkuro so ɛbɛba bɛhwɛ na atimi aboa na atimi nso de sika atimi aba abusua yɛnto akaseɛbɔ no so ɛmfama former education minister Dr. Yaw ɔsɛ adi twum ne yi wɔde ne support kɛseɛ paa yɛ nyinaa yɛnim sɛ akwatia nyankopɔn yɛ adom ɔkyena ɛne by election kyɛnkyerɛnkyɛ paa ana ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ hɔ nyɛ asɛm kuma koraa MPP ne NDC yɛ nyinaa yɛnim yɛwura NSA okumi a ɔto anananom wɔn seɛ do ana Ghana amammerɛ mu no obi to anananom wɔn seɛ do saa na ɛyɛ ade sɛ ɛtumi ɛkɔto aba foforɔ koraa na kyɛ sɛ yɛtumi ɛyi nipa foforɔ a wɔbɛtumi ahwɛ ɛtumi aboa ma bibia nso ɛtumi akɔ so n'ɛno ana kyɛ sɛ MPP ne NDC wɔnom de wɔn akyi taifo akɔ akɔgyina mu a nipa a wɔgyina mu ɛde ama MPP amanyɔkuo no ɛyɛ Solomon Kwame Esumadu n'ɛno ana ɔsoafoɔ kana ɔsoafoɔ na ɔhwɛ nwumasua ho nsɛnsɛm so Dr. Yaw sɛ adutwum ɛde nsɛm to manfo a wɔnom ɛwɔ ɛyɛ akwatia ne mantamu nyinaa ɛne akyem broduro wɔde to wɔnom anim sɛ wɔn hwɛ paa na Solomon Kwame Esumadu wɔnom timi nto aba ma nipa no mmra mɛyɛ mmrahyɛ badwani na wɔntimi mmoamfa mpuntuo ɛntimi mmra hɔ ɛne naano memeda no abra wɔnom kɔdi yɛwura NSA akumi wɔnom kɔyɛ na ɛyɛ na kyɛ sɛ ɔde nsɛm wei nyinaa to dwa kyerɛ mu a ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ Esumadu no wɔyɛ zongo boy nti ho bɛhia sɛ manfo a wɔnom zongo ne mantamu nyinaa wɔnom bɛtumi ato aba ama no sɛna bi obɛtumi aboa paa ɛde mpuntuo ɛtumi aba hɔ Dr. Yaw sɛ adutwum ɛtoa ne nsɛm so no ka sɛ yɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔno no ɔwɔ awerɛhyɛmu yie paa sɛ MPP amanyɔkuo no bɛtumi ato aba ama no ama na ba bɛdi amanyɔkuo no anim nti wɔ pɛ nipa a ɔne ne bɛyɛ adwuma deɛ a ɛna Asomadu ana ɔgye di sɛ ɔbɛtumi ne no ayɛ adwuma nsɛm a ɔde to dwa no yɛntie bi
me nua ketewa tumi a ɔhwɛ ma de abɛsom na ɛkɔba asɛm so ɔsɛ frɛ deɛ na ma asɛm na yɛtie kɔ cabinet no mu dendendendendenden enti mode no ma me ama daakye me ne na akɔyɛ adwuma deɛ a momfa no ma me monne ma me a ɛkwa biara so me nso ne bɛyɛ adwuma ɔnso ɔyɛ ahobrɛaseɛ ɔyɛ obi wɔ ahobrɛaseɛ paa oye mi nua ketewa prɛko apɛ enti nananom ɛne imam mpanimfoɔ meda mo ase sɛ mo atie me na sɛ kwan biara so ɛbɛwobɔ aba no na mi nua no abɛka me ho na yɛkɔyɛ adwuma na yɛde mpuntuo nso ayɛ dɛn aba ha mahu sɛ ha na ofirei yɛkyɛ biribi a sɛ anyim mfirim yɛda mo ase paa so mo atie me nyame nhyira mo
ɛne a wotii yɛi ɛyɛ Dr. Yaw sɛ adutwum no gyina mu sɛ MPP amanyɔkuo no nto aba ma no ntimi mmramredi amanyɔkuo no anim abrɛ kopie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ apoyɛ mantamu ana kyɛ sɛ ɔde nsɛm wei nyinaa to dwa na ɔwieyɛ no nipa wɔno so gyina mu ɛde ama MPP amanyɔkuo no ɛyɛ Solomon Kwame Esumadu wɔno so de nsɛm ɛto dwa akyiri me ho behia paa sɛ manfo a wɔnom wɔ apoyɛ mantam nkanka ne akyem ɛyɛ buadu a wɔnom betimi ato aba ama no so aba bɛyɛ mmrahyɛ badwani atimi apre aboa ma mpuntuo nso atimi aba wɔno so nsɛm ɔde to dwa no yɛntie bi
radio mɛsɛ obi biara yɛmfa party colors ɛnto nkyɛn kala ne deɛ ɛka yɛn ho kɛkɛ if at the end of the day me kɔ fie na me yiwe to ha me nua me nua me ne na aye adwuma ma supporting wo adwuma mu ama tu serikin so wamba zongo ha nkofo ye omo amodi omo gakra sa na wiase de nkatie mesra mo se
Eni a wuti ye nipa wo gina mu edi amama mfo won mu akwati MPP amanyoko ni di mu Solomon Kwame Sumadu ana cheso di nsem we nyina etu dwachi me hu behia pa se manfo won mu akwati ane ne mantemu won betimi ato aba edi amana ebusia ye to akase bo no so edi ama odi ana no memenda no ana nyuntuni kese pon wo man Ghana hadadulumba yetimi ede ne 1 week no etimi hyehyɛ so ewo man Ghana hanom ene ade se Blaster Square na etimi eba so na nya asim kuma akra nyomtofoɔ ekukudam enintini nyina etimu ebepie mu etimi kopie mu ewo Blaster Square ai no wam krambumbuni mantem hanoma na ade se wonom ye de nsem betu dwa se ade ne bekoso University of Ghana Sports Stadium no ana la traditional council no wonom se mu de betu dwa ne chima wonom di homowo festival no mu mpedede enti no nya de se wonom betimi apne ama dadelumba abusua etimi aye ye ne ho ne nam so wonom de bi kopie mu ewo Blaster Square na nya asem kuma eni nipa titiru eni ntino wonom mu fura aban mu nyina etimi ebepie mu hobia na nya asem kuma akra na no na mampanyin dada na nado Dankwa Akufo Addo so etimi kopie mu honom bia ene nsan bode no 100,000 Ghana cedis ana chese wotimi eboy wotiema ya ade sa abra na wo ba be pa akonya no ya ade se dadelumba timi eboy nwum yie ma ne pa chese nwum ne timi ehataye eno nkoto nche na abokane de Japan kopie mu hobi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia kopie mu hobi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe kopie mu hobi Yira Alan Kwadwo Chematin ekopie mu ewo honom bi sanso na Ghana Police Service wonum nyina etimi kopie mu hobi ansan bode a wonum boy nipa mebubo wonum di wonum nyina etimi ebon sanse emfamu na dadelumba yi ede ni mu no so no yetimi aye ebusia maka se bonu konkopie mu ewo nkrofo ama so na ne Egypt manim aba beto dwa se nkwanhia asi ne ni train Asia ama enipa miensa atwa nanan wonse do ama enipa mako 103 de sesi amene okasei yade se wonum etimi aprepra pa asoya wonum hwa apomuden ho nsensem so ewo Egypt manim no muden nsem aba beto dwa chima ene train no baako efri eye Alexandra ana eba na baako mfifiri masa eba na chese wonum timi ebo ani enam so a ama nipa miensa atwa nanan wonse do ama nipa 103 etimi eprepra ne no na chese muden nsem to dwa chima ene kopie mu Egypt manim bia ya nkwanhia ne si ye no ene aya asabe ye wo honum de honum nyina etimi ye ma sesi ade enipa 87 de wonum etimi ahwe wo mu ayi wo mu se wo mu nkonkopie mu ewo mu fie ebusa ma menyina nsem we so na memfa no pa no nsia kase ebo a me de besom wo happy 98.9 FM no memfa ni nyina ensi wa hana kase ebo nim nsem a wote ye no ebi ni se Ministry of Health HMA o ko nursing trading na 2025-2026 academic year no ya de se wonum school fees no ha mabu pen adwun 50% there ya de se aban no etimi afa Ghana Prison Service for the nsem otu dwa chima nsem a ekoso social media chima ye maame agrada wo yare a wo se sunu mu chima no kra biara ni wewom ye de kase boni kopie mu ewo Egypt manim ebeto dwa se nkwanhia sia manipa mako miensa de wonum atwa nanan wonse do ama nipa 103 prepra ebusanse mi kan nsem we hu na me de besom wo sa no pa no nsia kase bo happy 98.9 FM midin di abena sante me sorry so de happy morning show to aso di ama mo chenchen hene Mr. Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah wo tena se busia makramo
wazaba sawa bonyuma dompe ya kupompo so bizasa tuniye nimdawa bombonchen nkasi ya bonsusua A1 agopura memu sensu shunku happy FM wazabo happy FM enjenkwa.
Frustrated with outdated banking experiences? You deserve an app that makes your life easier, not harder. Say hello to the CBG mobile app. your new cool way to handle everything banking. With biometric security, lightning fast mobile money access, and one-touch bill payments, banking has never been this smooth. Stop imagining when you can live a life where your entire banking world is in your pocket, ready whenever you need it. No stress, no fuss. Don't settle for less. Experience a more superior, convenient way of banking today with the CBG mobile app. Banking made cool, fast and secure. Welcome to the good life. CBG. We stand with you.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So person ten samwe bo twiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enwompa enim pensem mu eto asomu a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion. Freddie Kill Kujo on a duty forecaster one of you mu ekuchi nsemigun krata so don sure do emienu edi animu no ewiemu nsem sede ebeye ena watu apetidi ama yenso abahu the road ama wo no live on Happy 98.9 FM rapper Pafa Tita Ibu Ali Atenase Prince of Ibapu Akwa Brown Atenase. Happy new month to wa uteyen. Happy new month abujafo Joso as a mentonka from Babon from him.
Now, Timinka, make us out.
Oh, they said they be out them. So, where you no go with Jinaso?
Metimia Casa.
Jinasun to the Ocase, Betty. I call more Macano.
I'm too sad to see Ameba.
How about them? With them cray. Why, them cray. But how be any number Chapumbo Cordia? No bad, I see. August Coye. Also, August Coye.
Yamiadum, I mean, we have life. We are healthy. By God's grace. Yabekwaba, yabe anything.
Okay. And one here. We do make me terms we are na me tai kapa. Me sin nyame na hwe nipa nye nipa na hwe nipa. Se nyame anka nipa akoma nipa na nhwe.
Exactly. Zaka ka nipa nko anko dia.
Yes. Ngombe okra no ahwe. Exactly. Na minim de ntia Prince of Ibapu Akwa Brown na ni wo phone so obi asend we ye na predictions na because nyame pa ochina Nyamepa ochina eye abato eda yeko akwatia na yakwa akohwe said ye beko no ofa some of the newspapers in anopa ya abadwomo no womo ka ho asem menim se ebidi hu nkomo sanso na anopa yi ahobambo ho ensem said ye etie ewo akwatia ebidi ehu enkomo isanse ehia pa ehu hia ayade a ehu hia pa wonim se o man ni mu no a baby of Kwakotwaba, aya Obrunibaka say we experience pockets of violence, pockets of misbehavior on the part of certain individuals. I told the big crowd, no one can but one. They don't even vote in those electoral areas, and I say polling stations, and I say even those constituencies. But some of them go there to cause mayhem. 2 weeks ago, and the Ghana Police Service said Operation is it Black Maria? Now, according to Fati Prince, Black Maria no, a code name for a special van beer, and no a cell womb.
Oh, okay.
In 10 years, who didn't say why you straight to sell? Tenya fe na ye kasi fanko in the police station bia wa kotia. Tiene ye do shemwa. Ye do bank kan ya ba bi do asem. And the police made us aware say they will be deploying about 5,000 police officers to Akwatia.
Sefah, I'm not too worried about Akwatia. Even though Akwatia would deem for such things. Obekaya maybe do yema ya to about Akwatia ma basa isi hopa. I think in 204 or 208 emubako. Basa si ho. But this time around, I'm not worried. And what I'm worried about is the seemingly insecurity around us. last week you reported the SEO Bole Bamboy.
Yeah.
Solar tuna.
Yeah.
And then in Patemu.
Yeah.
And they reported and say even the dead tuna.
Yeah.
You who the SEO station. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos.
The videos. Was he not around? But I think so you were around.
No.
When we were showing the gun exchange.
It was either Thursday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
No.
When
then I was
your home or gun exchange, you know.
Then I was not here. Then I was not here. And I mehu omajo. Omajo so there over the weekend. Any tutu. In fact, the omajo video ni the osha eye mehu pa because you could see eye enkofu ekuta tu ankasa omo exchange eye. Omo tutu enye se bia eye omo ni eye bia security officers crampo we di eye two fashions ekuta tu a we born nyonko na we born nyonko. These are pistol ebi mu kuta.
That's the question that was
because they are normal one no dey affection.
We di enye no bi. We enye no bi. And I think say the IGP should get a grip of what is happening. No, because you see, I don't know and Okbekaya under this IGP, a chassis ewo boko. Okay, say oko boko. The anka to no anka se mu wo boko. The air koso sola any nimpate no mati the regional minister oka se ne uncle fie kura ejija to machine no. O se onumpo ono any ni maami fie de prevent enkrofo from setting those houses ablaze was the intervention of the police, the swift intervention of the police. And this is according to him. And look, IGP, I don't know what is happening, but it seems that beb na busumi any efa eko busumi mienu ni abeye 1, 2 and many. And I think say the police council, the police administration, the board, I think say, and with especially the IGP, I think say they should just get a grip of what is happening, because omajo enye chire baby a Sefa enye baby a ye che to say bia they are noted for say ebi omo yesa anema we eye homo e na omo di eye fashe e na omo hye na etututu yi. And I'm worried say air police entimi mpeke sa intel we mu ansakra na esi agise si wi ansa na yenye hu videos na omo hu bi ansa na omo aba be issue hu statement. When police almost statement about the incident see omajo no. Oh, it was on social media and it came last night.
If it came last night,
I'm confirming. I'm not
taking time to actually go.
I'm confirming say nipa 5 or so. And omo we na aba police hospital
of course
for preservation and autopsy. And now omo prepare no so they are on admission omo say on be medical attention.
Okay, so what I have here was posted about 9 hours ago.
Yes. Okay, so,
the Ghana Police Service, police investigate violent clashes during Homo celebration at Sotium and Anya.
In
the baby, I can hear
Omanjo, yes.
Not homage or not homage.
Sir,
Omanjo. Yes. Your Majo.
Okay, no war. East Legon.
Exactly.
And Chenhono.
And Omanjo
way
because I've lived there before.
Yes.
Me who so to me and Yapen.
Yes.
That's the place that you're talking. So the Greater Accra Regional Mami Emfa and Tuja. But we will get into some of these matters because we'll be talking about security.
Yes.
And that and then I told you kasa about security. It's something that is distant. It's nothing that is distant. Because obviously I feel say something has gone terribly wrong. Na em say akoswache ama ya yenhwe ha ya mfa ya ni anhwe. Enti ene sunsun so hwe ha no ye no sunsun so ni. But I think we'll get back to this. Yamfa newspaper. I hold on newspapers. I hold on power jomo na tifin sem de informative on here. Thanks for raising this matter. And we'll deal with that. I mean, what's the essence of say moody a fashion in the perform ashro unka? What's the essence?
It's not supposed to be a celebration.
It's a celebration. It's supposed to be
something that is supposed to bring
make
people
you happy.
together,
Exactly.
bring family together.
Yes.
Muhu ache maba be hie mu adwen mu man ne ho development ni ade. Na mo de adane eyi.
Obeka se na me hwe.
So no, so if they really want to fight, if they really want to fight, omo to wada no.
I don't know, man.
I don't know mo twan afashion answer. What seriously, please?
So we can say
I'm wondering how they get the guns and how emboldened they are to think that in broad daylight,
how they get guns,
they can stand there in broad daylight and exchange fire without care to obiebia afasha no and an eniaje hunti oba behwe bi and oba be celebrate bi na akobo ne kwana wewu.
As for as they get guns there, there's benefit in war. And so far, there's benefit in war. There are people that thrives when there's war, there's disturbances and all that. There are people that sponsor some of these things.
And then, Yebeko 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. The Chronicle and Abraham because omu a year mu and aso mu ye na banner headline on pay any end of adventurous journey. Edward Nuruddin Kwabena Ebo Kwanzaa says goodbye to the pen. Eno ewa hanum. Enti no omu eko ye a year no over the weekend no eko ye a year no Emma Ebo Kwanzaa. Other stories have been here ewa paper nimu any. Ama Kofi Bua writes to AG for formal revocation of LI 2462. IGP's Galamsey task force still in operation. And also ewa hanum. Other stories are no pay ukofa the Chronicle abenye bi akai any. NPP can never progress without unity. Oseje and Eka Koka woos female journalist to promote peace and unity. Corruption threatens national development, NCCA, and also Ewahanum. SASO and UWE defers over 2,700 students for failing to register courses, and also Ewahanum. AGA Obuase Community Trust Fund inaugurates Ships Compound Nurses Quarters. Ewaha. Apostle Kwadwo Sefah donates to Kubase Children's Hope institutions to mark birthday. And also Ewa Hanoma ubetimi enye bi akain. Other stories are benya ene. Parliamentary Committee on Land and Natural Resources engages GMC. Nigeria Diary. I am sorry. NRC MD bows to pressure, apologizes to Nigerian journalists. Thugs disrupt inauguration of ADC committee in Kaduna. Police officer shoots soldier dead in Bauchi. Mob burns woman alive over alleged blasphemy in Niger. And I said Niger, we a year of the Chronicle.
Pacho, for the new crusading guide and twaso and pay big stories and the banner headline: Sige MP allegedly fueling discontent against electrochem operations in Ada. Sefah-Danquah and Maboso Ediamano. The air question is according to the new crusading guide, almost say MP for Sige or no, or share a chiri and the air coso the entire electrochem Mujume die entime en kosono openia ono or ye emrashebedwani ewo ho na owura ye frɛ no Daniel Keshi Basi ono ena oye MP ewo eye sege ne no ena pepe accuse no se ono ena hihye ena de ekoso ewo eye adan ene ne mpatamu na obewu na nkrofo akwa atake eye electrocam obewu na nkrofo yesi na metro men no mo tata workers wo ho no eye MP no ena ohye ase mpacho nye ne ye ka eye newspaper ye friend the New Crusading Guide ena odisa ensemu ya tudwa ofa paper na pages 3 and 10 ena abenya sa ensemu na wakenkan ewo ho ada story ewo ho anasa ada stories ewo ho ne se Trasaku accused of using lands commission to take over private land dispute title ownership despite title ownership dispute enti eno nso ensemu a ewa ha na obehu openia ono ena Trasaku ne dia ne mfoni eda pepe anim ewa ha ewe diaspora celebrates 32nd years of impact and also ewo aha this TDC boss implicated in fresh land grabbing scandal into the New Crusading Guide or the ensase ho nsem aba papa COP Lydia Donko becomes first Ghanaian woman elected to Interpol Africa Committee. Jumedie be so I think say in Egypt. Ho NNA DCOP Lydia Donko no NNA Director General Edema the CID ono NNA die ya elected no into the Interpol Africa Committee into pa no beboama Interpol mo operation wo Africa ha no etimi akoso ye kama Jospon Comtech train with managers in Western North regions into and also ewa ha tonto chrome Asanko mines tension escalates into and also ewa ha company deploys military tomorrow resident threatening to resist into we there and some tension na ye ka ho nsem no eno na so ewo tonto chrome Kwadwo sa asemi so onu se aba neko fomu
unity
neko efri afi etwa mu na enani enti Asanko mine mpacho we nya sanko we ya sanko eye mines ensemo ekoko okoso ho no
okote mines aso opeso o mpese ebengu so we skenti obeyi ai obese da no de aka ho
enti we eye the New Crusading Guide.
For the informer the Wokrata no etifin sem to be informative for now no live on the Happy Morning Show. Akwatia by election military won't be deployed, please assures. And no edaha the story comes with a picture of IGP Dr. Christian Tete Yohunu and an infuni daha no kasa nya dia dia asrafo eko di ahobambo ho djuma e wa Akwatia nyame pa ochina. Na emulate Mohammed's respect for term limits, African leaders urged. We mamu amampa nyimfo ne yedi afutuo di akwa mo se hwe se mo pe bibia sua mo nsua bibi mfamfiri His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mampanyino a wono ewo Ghana no mo nsua bibi mfamfiri no chance wono enimre ebeso eye 2028 ozinimre no 2028 2029 7th of January na enya de ono press obesai akọ ebio Jospon Comtech Train Waste Management and Wokratafa etoso enum towards ensuring clean environment which me hunu binu akenkan ewo ho NPP standard bearer Braze Ewuku Afenyo marking call for decent campaign eno ewa ha NLA devices strategy to curb illegal lotto operations eno ewa kratife tosu edu mienu of the informer the obokrata no na pay GBC boils as workers accuse DG of malpractices and neglect of staff welfare. We the informer the Wokrata no.
DG ni interview bi but he was say obi ewo GBC for 10 years on file 10 stories crowd a reporter. Osi obi reporter or GBC for 10 years
on file 10 stories.
10 stories.
Every year be on your one po.
Look, that interview and some of papa ne kan no. Wow. I see Or see, they can sit under some trees. Union for the binaries and say, oh, it's free. You can sit under.
They can say whatever it is that they want.
Under some trees, outside the premises of GBC, and accuse the DG. Meanwhile, some of them 10 years in the reporters. Wow.
Anyway, the informer double crater, nothing but the truth. Almost MBNA and from the buy. I'm a fan check as if I'm senior. And the can come and I pay and check as in a free ho. Oh, yes, that's our own friend. Oh, friend, and Carbetinka.
Last time, my friend, only man casa 5 seconds simple. And no can't tell me.
Sir, Matty. The informer double crater, I won't say no, another pay.
Maybe the inquisitor and to us so amount. Saving cash, UN trip restricted. Ghana Link assures of ICOM's performance enhancement. CID boss makes history at Africa Interpol Committee. And no COP Lydia Yako Donko. NDC to arrest Akwetia attackers and also Ewahanum. Saso and now we are ready for Asanko Gold soldiers. Tonko Krum residents declare. Coming up, the Brian Echampong and the late David Walenkaki story. And who saved Brian at the time, and also Ewahanuma Ubetumi Enyebi Akai. Other stories, any repeal of LI 2462 will safeguard all forest reserves. Arocha, Ghana, Ena Eka. Boko crisis, arrest and remove illegal Mamprusi leader Seidu Abagre Kusak Council. Ena Eka. Mahama dispatches Interior Minister to lead peace talks in Solar Bole tensions. We won't tarnish anyone, or we won't banish anyone, but respect the Ghana people. Gamanche and Ekasa same way. Ghana Journalists Association gives Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association General Secretary 5-day ultimatum. NPP demanding 46 billion old cedis from each presidential aspirant. Adainimo reveals. Rage Hospital incident exposes systematic failures in healthcare. Former GMA Vice President Ena Ekasa Asemwe Saso Ena Government Commissions Ultra Modern Market in Ashaiman. 172 Ivorians flee to Ghana amid election tensions. Way the Inquisitor.
Entina Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah went to me uncle.
But Kukomo no MZ Adia Tunaninti.
Akwetia on fire. MPP NDC brace for fierce contest. Intiano eye wachina ndiye eye mungamu pa said ye kano ewo street ni so no ebeye asumedu anase ebeye bedi akon. Na de esi ho eda ye di MP former MP no na watch ne de Kwadwo na nya de pa kra say the national chairman edema NDC duru ho na enkrofo bi ka de na omutigu ni so ebubo no enya de a ese so sefa mehu videos a enkrofo kire se emu a delegation e ba na bi mukra na omon dress yi na omo ayese na national chairman
but I think that
sign
asema waka no it raises adie bi asa nan say ya fasu a yeduko yi ase nan say wo man yi mu no enkoyi enkoyi aka bikini
as o yari wanu
enkoyi
o asem kwa batu mpezo beka.
Because seriously,
some
of the videos I have seen
fatish
of a man for addressing ya omudukwe yes no nobody and put say na die ne nso ye a year no so 1 week no but a year sabi efunu da ho a uko file past epe o respect dressing a man for the ko na say no honestly entwa yi obi anka se kola kwatwa ntoma but so who need be na so we share black and now red and black and now po atare any color bia but this center obuo mu a I don't think say e be hardwin dress and say eduko yi ase na enye
suatra ne bi no yɛsua ma natra
enti eno na eba ya enkrofo bi mo se national chairman nso koye sign bi se otwo bi kon wa yi na se eno na omo kire se ema omo so ejagu ni so anka ebi mu enye a police for ni ade kra anka de sie no but ochina na by election no bekoso ewo ho Peace Council initiate peace dialogue between MPP NDC ahead of Akwatia by-election. No munche yede sifa you yebehwe said yebeko ene adwumadie no ebekoso Galamsey pits killed 22 in Central Region Nadmufo ene desa ensemwe about Aguna Swedru 18 injured 5 in critical condition after truck rammed into Akwambo Festival Vigil crowd intino ama enipa mako enwo twede dunwo twede omwe prepra papa ema munum no ba bi omoda no enye kra bako Western Region farmer arrested for beheading own son for money at Adabase na eho eno no ankasa okwadwo wakotwa ono ankasa ne ba wetwaniti ni nyina ne se ode ne ba ne ti no ekwa akogyi sika enya ne ho se itam na wonya ho a sika no ode be den se nya o ma na ode be hwe mo a hwana ena ode be bo mo ho ka. Lands Minister requests AG for immediate revocation of LI 2462 we Kofi Amaboa we the Republic Press and now not paying.
The new publisher that will crash and was the Gamanche speaks in Accra. We say Obake. Is that how we say it?
I think we need somebody to pronounce it for us.
Okay. Me bacho mo abotin kan no yanko Facebook.
Who else can pronounce it right than the Gamanche?
Imano.
No, sir. Where already written on TV.
Okay.
Almost
say Obake.
Obake.
Yes, welcome.
Okay.
Obake.
Okay. All right. Calls for respect for Ga people as custodians of the capital. There is history around it. Some of these statements that are being made. If you are to go deeper, sure. So those of us who really understand history, those of us, okay, come on into me. COP leader Donko joins Interpol Africa Committee and our 6 killed over homo workplace sprinkling. We and someone a course over the weekend. Quickly. Is it quickly or quickly?
Quickly.
The Ghanaian publisher Baumia best bet for 2028 upon Chroma declares Ghana Link calls for calm moves to address ICOM's downtime. Sasso and 5 killed in Teshi, Sotium homo war clashes, and also Ewahanum Esun Teshi Dieno and Esun Sotium Dieno. Aha, sa and a tear. Akufo-Addo Baumia others give 200,000 cedis for Lumbe's funeral, and also Ewo Ahanoma. Ubetimi Enyebi Akai. Other stories are Ubenya Ewo a year the Ghanaian publisher Muno say a slap on the wrist for electoral violence. We editorial. Mahama restricts government delegation to UNGA 80, issues tough sanctions for breaches. Galamsey Pits claim 22 lives in Central Region. Nadmo, Ena Eka.
Yenfa custodian and Twaso Enano pay banner headline 2028 presidential race. MPP gurus, supporters endorse Baumia into Obehu Omwa gurus na Omunyina endorse Ura. Mahmoud Baumia ni Omunfuni Ewaha Omodoso pa from the former vice presidential candidate in the 2024 election to Habib Idrisu to Mrikuduka to Mama Lydia Ofati to Omo Akahu nyina Kwadwo wa unuaba Akosua Menu ene Jowo Sanko ni MP friend of Frank Anodompre ɔmo nyinaa mfoni wɔ ha ɔmo nyinaa egyina n'akyi pampia n'akyi ayɛ du yie papaapa. GPCL declares war on fake gazettes nti ɛno nso ɛwɔ aha other stories a obehu ɛwɔ aha fatiti wei edu buahin trial AG holding key documents wei ɛyɛ atachia ɛna ɛka sansem ɔno na ɛyɛ lawyer ɛdema owura kɔbna edu buahin ɔne ne yere ɛne ɔmo akeka ɛka ho. Land Minister urges AG to revoke LI 2462 and also ewaha mere military presence can turn away voters. We edi ya me bebo me ni se me bope fati ebe correcting ba ma men try Alasan Tampuli ono ena e ka sansem yi o se akotia by election no omo mpese omo de military bia beba ho esan se military no e wo ho a ehurehura enkrofo head these two political parties God. You see this team was proud to 2024 team we na NDC for e kapa yempe military and need MPP for so yempe military.
But I think that, I mean, in all regards, they are singing one song. They don't want militarization. But then the context from which they do not want the militarization, you know, and SSA. Yemfa BNFT in Chatoha. I say 9.2 million Ghana cedis paid daily in insurance claims as a Debiano. Sika Pepin Kunwachripo Mienu. And one more etia in Siachiba de Tuadema. Chiba ejumaku ahodoɔ no yɛde ɛmɔɔmɔ BOG put digital credit services under regulation to boost financial inclusion nti ne wɔn mbɔbɔsia ɛwɔ ɛyɛ abɛɛfo kwan so no ɛne ne Bank of Ghana ɔman sika kora bia kɛseɛ sɛ wɔde ɛhyehyɛ bi guo sɛ deɛ bi wɔbɛtumi adi so na nipa dodoɔ no a no ɛtumi anya bosia no bi ɛde onyuma ahodoɔ. Margin Side Group's commitment makes Ghana card a global model. NIA chairman or this as we are to there is a feature, and two features. Poised for growth, an interview with the CEO of the Ghana Upstream Petroleum Chamber, David Ampofo, and Infuni Edaha, customer experience excellence training, my encounter with the Zenith Bank brand. We a BNFT double cratano, it won't send be another profile which me na when you be akin kanyawa.
For the news center, my final paper and to swear ICOMS upgrade to be ICOMS upgrade to be completed by third quarter. Ghana Link and ECA. MTN Foundation Chair urges youth to take pride in their work. Margins builds global model by pioneering Ghana card into world-class identity system. NIA Board Chair. I offer leadership built on values, Dr. Baumia, and Aka. 5 dead in violent clashes at Teshi and Sautium Homowo festivals. The news center.
Ghanaian point your confidence in ICOMS has been the backroad of its success. Bedrock.
It's a backroad.
Oh, they make a bed. Oh, bedrock. Oh,
the backroad. Rod was with him say
bedrock. Oh, Sefani Fati Adena. Minka okru Fati Jaben Kruma open comedian or comedy. Minka okru biampa.
Wait, I got script timid yanka by now we trust and do that.
Okay.
So okay, now
okay. Any semikaya anofum brejo. Your confidence in ICOMS has been the bedrock of its success. Ghana Link assures stakeholders nti ubehu orua nek danso ono eneye group chairman edema ne group company nti eno nso ewa ha. President Mahama secures $1 billion investment deal from Singapore. We the secure the obe secure ba say omo be disburse na ba ewo ne bra no eno na ya na aka kwadwo asemu ana me kan wa ha. Da yawada na se wukwada no see farming as an opportunity to contribute to food security, not as a punishment. We, a chief of staff, Julius Debra, and all cancer and seminar, or two, a year a suku for a no two or four. Say, Mamu who said, Munkodofua, nay a punish, but chief of staff, can any dear, can no, me what primary school ni GSS in Udi Bonia, and ye cha Adoma or say, do, na for you queer.
And then,
it wasn't a farm.
It wasn't a farm.
It wasn't a farm.
It was weedy.
You try Adoma.
It was weedy. It wasn't farming. What do you say?
And that's what could you about there.
Media American.
No,
and you be
you
the
try
American.
Adopt. Whether it is on the school farm or on the school compound. It's different. You can't just bro because you're punishing.
On my stage GSS. Sefa. Oh, the day be coach be metro. And they almost the CC are dying cra. A full kakra and a daho. Udi bonia. Ni akwa kuchama. U ye fu na se ya dua menkenini body any banche. Ye chama we free akosi ha. Na wo dwase a obe dwase yi hu said the do. Ebi okra so ya no abobo agu. Enwura no enwu dobaye ne ho said the bema no ye friend say nutrient ni ade. Eno ne etwa me enye sa enwura ne da ho yantam ne yesi ye twa ma se kodu na no wo ho a ende etwa ma wa ende ebrane atu atan wo gina ho a na wo twa pa esona no na we de me madofu ase ma yi efu ase a it was punishment. It was a punishment. But not yes sir, but and the chief of staff said there be say ye kase kodofu a so ye student here say ko fa ho hye efuom any family mu a ehu ni say eye punishment na emum eye contribution no who wins akotia tomorrow NDC's bedi akon or MPP's asumedu enti no so ha constitution review report to be ready by end of September. Hey, I've had anya August bim. I call end of September. We.
Young fast.
Juma on Shasonye.
Social media trends.
Obidia oh yeah.
Are you saying that? Obi did you maybe?
Yama wa Juma.
Obi did you maybe? I didn't find. And
for the end of the piano, the meanwhile,
does he not have the right to speak about those matters?
When you've been given a job,
it doesn't matter.
A national job.
Are you saying that sports, apart from sports, you don't talk about any other thing? But don't you do your sports? On your sports.
That's two different things.
No. On your sports. What is your core responsibility over here?
That's two different
What is your core responsibility?
But there are other responsibilities.
No, but what
I have a core responsibility.
No. What is your core responsibility? Other responsibilities.
I have
a
core responsibility.
Good.
But I have
other responsibilities.
Not to be lazy about.
Do you have opinions on those other things that people are doing?
Not concentrating on
the Debbie.
Now,
but how do you know that the person is not concentrating? Just because you need Panama Bontia Assembly, which is of national relevance.
Hey. Obiba.
But how do you say that the person is listening about?
Obiba. Honestly.
How do you know?
Listening about.
How do you know?
Not concentrating on
how
your job.
How do you know?
And then Crawford here now the one.
How do you know? Do you know the terms of reference of a committee and how they are even doing it? Eh?
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So person ten samwe bo chiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enyompa enim pensem mu etaso mu a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
yanko fa social media trend no embryo anopay na yede trend no embryo anopay dia na menkai wo say your Facebook live eho na obehu videos na yede embryo anopay no efa ensema amanfo dodo na kasa ehu ewo social media eso na anopay ye sha se dia na ama mehu say yankopon ebo nipa yi ya obo say yembra na yemmedore ewa asase so yi saa so na other creatures yankopon ma nipa dominion over no omunso yebo omunso mamewo na debia ye kasa nkola toddlers any after toddler kromukọ hin young children no omu wa himself meka wo aka omu ya ahontew papa obitumi ede ne konkosha akonyo mu plastic chair ye konyo na aka agisi ye betwa obitumi ede ne kon chese bebi omba akoka no wodwen hu se omu free hin no mutumi ko share ho a pacho kraman bi so aye bi okọ Facebook a obehu ewo honom yenim ekwan a kraman etumi ekodu edan ne soro atwede bi ani ho we no first na nka ebeka so ebayifo na otu ye na obebo edan ne so a ade ache no nti waka in the form na odane ne ho no yenim kwan ofa so a okopie edan ne so ye kofa ne so a ne ho pere no cheze because of crime by kitway we cry den papi enti nipa akobran mi ono mu tu meka wodan no soro ubehu anam penifo no mom apa ho abebo fom kwa osi onsi yenim kwan afa so kodu edan no soro atwede bi ani ho edan no so enya abrosan o chese omu so ba bebo fom epra kwa omu kwoche no so osi ompere maye nche no adekura da soro wo kwa akwaje nipa kra enim kwahye amanfo na ebisa se nti oyedem pa no kopie soro ho hwan ena de no kwoto ho adan na ye kwa akwache na abafo ma ompese obesi ana obi atime no down ho so ana wakoye obi bone ena ye hwehwe na abo no ena wehuri akwahye dan no soro obi ya ntumi nche na races one eye amanfo ananka omukwa akoboa no ekọ wo dan no soro no ena mse munja no ekwan onu afa asoko pie mu ho no onu aye de oye wo so wo wi a obefa sa akwan no so a abafom comment no any Mr. Pains say can they do papi come for cookies instead of using force that might scare it away? DKB Ghana say just say papi no, this is not good. This is not okay. I say just say papi obake. And I was I can't say obake no obeba. Edin say a white man could have gotten this puppy easily. We who the oil was dinosaur. Saso ena abinasi owo adon kwa na munjaine. Mana ese wo de mundi na chi na mbe wan se mu de fom. Elom say that animal is a weapon fashioned against you. Leave it to calm down itself. Supernatural grace say don't exchange your life with this human being turned into animal. So and Bridget you say General Kelly come for your cramai. Simply Tina say my people never disappoint. This is the sweetest, most aggressively loving puppy rescue I've ever seen. Puppy nisi on si intisa ena etie yentwa so na yemfa other trend na eko so no emfa emrewe. Na uko ekopie mu ewo me former city baako second D in the western region asembie si wo ho na amomo ho second D na debi omo se yepe street light o ye na ma ye hu kromo ye hu fomo ade sa ye ho kire ye na mo se o da bi mu pe street light dia ye de bi ebebre mu na mo ko ekosi street light omo se ya street light ye na ye de abre omo sis ade no skylight enye street light because street light no say was say ehwe from na ehwe street ne so ehwe kwan no so na ma ehwe soro em so oji bibi wo yankopon ho omada ni street light nipa na akwa fixe no enti we hu baby a street light nanim wo ene baby a nachi wo oma fixe na ehwe yankopon che say omu de ehan eto yankopon so na yankopon na nyo no no ye the light no ma sign the han waka chom so here light na yankopon no want to be in the light first year light in the way krasi moon no neba na yakod gadawa moon nase na yakaya stories agieni ene moon piesa na ye nantem na wo no wakwa street light a wo de kwa kwhwe yankopon ani ase sa onfa anya den ena manfo se boe mumra mehwe no mama ye skylight o we di agise sekunde mumra na mumbehwe bie ye hwe ade wo soro ho ene we di wo pese wo bom pai na di yankopon ho faster na wakogira light na se na eja light na convey message ni nyina akwa ama fast because we di odwen ho a wonte ase and it is a new installation na umaye enya asem ketwa o we sky view papa comment by no any the author say the sky is indeed the limits ewa ha it's simple. The Bible says we should look up to the heavens for whence cometh our help. Don't forget that. Saso ena kufkese say it is to help aeroplanes find their way. Humble Mozito say, hey, my country never disappoint. Click say upward ever, downward never. It's the new motto. Saso ena kweku savage say, are they searching for ghosts? The prince say, why second D but not Kasua? Ryan Properties, I say it's giving all of my help cometh from heaven. Saso and Playboy could I say, bro, how now Becca? Nipa no, Jama kwasha light ni ya ni bu efunti okwa ya no fix ye no see from. Wan hwe say wo suro say wo fomo. Em so wie kra wan test kra hwe say wo so ye say bio samba. Enti sa enet ya second D for enya omo skylight papa omo edi hwe ewiemu edi age de omo je efri yankopon eho na wiase mu de se de bia meka se asem pe nipa na pasem em se ya yete wa na ya board na ya se de bi mu ayen koya bibi de o how be bre yen ai ukopie mu ewo eye baabi a we de enya Ghana ha in fact it doesn't even look like Africa ha baabi a na ade we so de eye outumi hu se abrofo no mani gisa anema ne ho adventure say enti no omo sorry a omo aye car na omo de eyi bucket e wo car no so na omo de nipa egum na omo de omo ateka atena car ni mu akotwa nsuo ai na we de nsuo ni se there be and there not today mean to me mamu metwa me sa enti odane omo nyina ebutu ye egu eye insuo ni mu we yala wasole anopa wasole anopa address so ukwa kwasida ade we mu e de akotwa nsuo sesen comment e buy no enie so Gabami see the flute already made me know they will not end well. With that, I see the moment I saw the driver peeping out, I knew wahala good day. Piemu ewo baby ahano me who say Nigeria will say another African country na obia be say so we call a remote areas anywhere in the world and I who nsem oba o twi bicycle and ne barrel so e rolli di nechi we dey ko Facebook na ko hwe because the American ebi ana onti ase ai menim so ko bu nsuo so wakoto barrel no foforo no do ko fio se den ono a ewo ni we a ode e movie eye barrel no obetwi saa with nsa baako na so obeyo na nsa baako na agene a untumi kura mfa ma eye barrel no so comment e ba no enie phone accessories say superwoman Ona Liana say what a confidence booster. Saso and a gifted say see strength. If you are a woman, I have tips to make you stronger than this. Saso and I am cheesy say talentful for Africa. Michael say na avatar mama be this rubber bender. Martha say If this one holds you, oh, there be moody and the amodre no. Dan say nothing beats a jet 2 holiday. Mr. Real Broker say technology and tisa and etie. Dan say we a double driving. So and a para effect say talent they cry. Table and as a tablet gene say now this woman go fit control Nigeria. Meziaba say happy new month to everyone living that sees September. And tiene happy new month to a year yetiefo nyina Yankopon adom divine selection akayen ama yesen ehu a year bosome foforo ye de rade ase. Aha and I'm the social media trends no ABC ama anopay.
Rapper fat shebole, you know what the social media trends in our brain. My main cow said, come hold on, and Uko Facebook. It looks as if their course over the weekend. Homo war to their course, one in the accounting, you know, a idea him. But for me, I want to understand where does a year shooting come in, or a year homo war a fashion. First and foremost, that's the thing that I want to understand. Any idea the campus emetiase menim se mpanyifo obrenu ano ahyase ka ho asem edu ho komo ka se enye de ba mpese me hu no and as ye nyina we need to educate ourselves homo wono ya fashe de dada ye nyina ye nimu no fa na ye tise tututu ewo mu because yesua from social studies no yanka tututu bia wo muda. So, of course,
different factions celebrate and they fight.
Exactly, and they fight.
They shoot.
No. Prince.
And there's so much.
But Prince, you need to understand. You need to understand where I'm coming from. Because
no, I get your frustrations, but say that's not part of the history.
Man, that's deception. If indeed it's to talk and can't train. That's a deception on the part of the people who rule the history.
No, to unka ho.
It to unka ho. So
subone ene isi ahimie sefa ukai say whilst Fati was on leave ye kan saasimu ye kan ba un say me maka wa ha say ahimie no ene ahensem no o ka ho nsem won framamu a eya eyeme eyade a eyeme din pa me ensem mienu ene ho ensem kan ye me din wo radio so pa ahensem ene nsansesem ahensem ene nsansesem na sifa ye wo nkronkuma ene nkura kese no ahensem a ehyehyehyehyɛ ase ahensem hyehyehyehyɛ ase a ama enu ne masansem we bi unse obi fi se mi na esemi di de enye se odi kro pese onu na edi sa niema no na ehyehyehye ho a enei ye edi homowo na enkrofo bi afetu ni nyina ne se ebia unim se Kwadwo afahye bia nso ohene a ote akonwa so na ese odi yanimu enu nti na abehwe a gaman chedie ye started by abusumi mienu ene fen it was because ni ebedi homo na obi pese o use afahye na ye ba bedi no na odi ye bibi na odi yi gaman che no efri ho but Supreme Court judgment e baaye amene eno akoda etwa na sefa there be Supreme Court at the pronouncement abadie but say the two factions and answer the various families omobo atom yam there be court akasa de ba so omobo atom yam no there be enti the least opportunity ombenya no ompese omode basai biba. Now you see the reason why tia na me bo IGPD anope ni se Kwadwo eye security nsem and me susu se baby a yewu ani sa niema nyina eye police intelligence so mutimi pick sa niema we the national security architecture no should be able to pick some of this hotspots because the Ghana Police Service enim sa niema we nyina o omunim baby eye hotspot omunim baby a we have ɛyɛ chieftaincy undercurrents ne adeade nyinaa enti sɛ ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ hɔ a na security no ɛde ɔmo aso ɛtototototo fam a ɔmo ma nkurɔfoɔ kɔ hɔ not in uniform ɛkɔ hɔ na ɔmo kɔtietie mu na ɔmo de ɔmo aso tototo fam a because Sefa wei mu yɛ nkɔmɔ a ɛyɛ ɔmo didididi wokɔ community na unim by sɛdeɛ nkurɔfoɔ ɛbɔ kyenkuo ɛtenatena baabi no koraa no ɛma wonya signal sɛ afahyɛ yi a ɛbɛkɔ so yi deɛ ɛsɛ yɛ beefy up security kakra ebi abɛka sɛ yɛ anyaa so tuom bodin no bi mu wose yɛfrɛ hɔ sɛ ɔmanjo enti wobɛka sɛ obi a ɛyɛ kuro nkumaa mu kakra but the regional security council and the district security councils should be able to pick some of these issues. Then say, look, Sefa, me say enough. Say incident in IBC and Crawford who prepare we answer na Ghana Police Service. I be issue statements here yen. Then na ye security na ye ka ho nsem no na eno no. Say what pick it empo na escalate and did the abaya kojo de minim se video na me ka ho asem de si wo anya so tum se wo hu video na
the me person abaya ni se be show
no me nka see en show but there was no security in the mix ye two fashions and e tutu ten say ye botu and Ghana Police Service any national security in a whole and as homo pick some of this way. Na homo violence near to and can homo and on a fatika eno mra ebusuafo nyina we come together.
Me person sanko pe da ko ankra me. You know, let's bring a bit of a historical perspective with
say aduane bi ne nyina betena ye nyina yatena ye didi ye wia se ye dwendwen se de be na mpuntuo beba so ane adwendwen ni nyina se kro ana se oman ye wia various families me se fa ba bia me fi ye di ohum kan ani ohum kire ohum kan no fati eduru ho a obi a ye ne niema normally is on Tuesdays eduru Tuesday ohene ebodwa wia ye nyina ye kodwa bonase wia ye wia abusua obi a ekotana because sabre no emu a ewo nkran mu ewo kumase omo ewo koforidua bebia obi a abafie enti ebia abusua entokwa bi kura wo ho soamu mienu bi ani bi entokwa bi wo ho a ye nyina we sit down ni ahwese de be ya ye ni obi a bekasa de ese opa na nyonko che ne that's what celebration of our festival that's basically the yedi but say ye tutu die Sefa there be but Ghana Police Service IGP aye 1 2 3 and many.
Well, so I understand the call on the Ghana Police Service. I was the Ghana Police Service. It's me born home na. O hebe bia we nyina no efri eba. Na so bit me to hwana mo ni mu ya to hwana mo. But then the first point and it's a two akwakudi amanfo nsem. Eya de ayatena fidua mu ne ade hu nkomo pen. And all of us are aware ye nyina yenim. Akwanya hodo a amanfo binum nam so. Me kire kwati kwan a amanfo binum nam so. Emma omonsa etumika etu ahodo. That's the first thing. And we have an agency. Also utimi hwe na wodi eye sa ensem no hujuma. The etosumienu any intelligence, which is something that the national security should be doing. The CID should be doing. And there should be some level of interagency collaboration. I bet me ashwe to prevent some of these things. And obiabaka say distasteful for us to see say adene siawie na afia ansana ye wo aposifo a omo issue statement any de ka ho. And so of course our intelligence gathering, if there is a problem or a challenge with it, then anyone ya. Or some for den sharing to Tiaho do anything go akwamu. Said the beya, they will be able to get intelligence and put in preventive measures. Emma will be the monkonkus because entiasia bianim. And I'm repeating the entiasia bianim. Say a fashe. Aye nyina ye hye. Na yede adi ne yede akai abakosem. Na obehwebe wi akire ne nipa enam so e de ahwere won kwa. It makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. Then it goes to the traditional council and I say, one more, edi, the respective clans na ewo Greater Accra, Michre, Ganangwe, and Usumu. Menim some penny for I am from penny for, and when I was able to me, Modemonai is form. Namo shed their air coswo and one. The National House of Chiefs. Sampany ambassa pintem bi da amanfo bi no muntem na munim se edru homo wonwa enya de betumi adi a ene ntempa no amfa ho senka no konkoto opposite anim to prevent possible clashes said the course so a many pa baako num ahwere won kwa no momia ntra ho nyanhwe ha and even if there will be a celebration we must make sure say security at those places are tight. I know that there is a protocol. So you want to say, oh, chef Fambi. Na say, udi tu obeka ho. I know the police must clear you. The police must clear you before you're able to use the gun. And if it's that you no cry, and ya dia is betimi use a live ammunition. And no cry no, you don't even have to. You see a gunpowder and you be search you no at all. So how did we end up say among fokuta a tool with live ammunition etimi kum nipa amane enipa num etimi akwa akwhwere wonkwa. If sa a toy one moment to 200 dom akwa akobata ahemfo bi no mu a as soon as possible the police must go and arrest a yes ampanyimfo no. No musom one wo mkom ho bia hodo mu nya atuo no ene ne omdi tuo no eye ene mu animu ya because we say yantu ho na ma ho obe ne atena ho ne ayenhwe ha sa next year obe ne nipa du the subsequent years obe ne nipa du no the subsequent years obe ye beka cho say yentumi ni homowo our Greater Accra region and that's if we don't take the necessary steps. That is where we are heading towards. That is where we are heading to because eneya obiakum enipa be mienu anasa miensa no. In the minds of the other faction, there should be retaliation. But in the minds of the other faction, there should be retaliation. Entianye say when timianya retaliation any moment from now, obetwenya say ni afedan yebesan asha fambiu. And the South Daniel so be boy who ye pa. Then obehani de akwa kosi ani. Now we yakum 5, now we yakum 10, now ye 15 mewa. And then any better talk because we yakum minipa we so kum minipa ne de. Enya de amen so betena se ayenhwe ha mo matoko so kum minipa. Then it becomes a conflict. Daho na eno so omamu ni nyina ba bo ho ka. Innocent individuals who will be caught in the conflict. We should nip some of these things in the bud as soon as possible. No, we should nip it in the bud. Obi Biara and the Ghana Police Service may say, Mode press statement about. It's all right. You are assuring the general public, say, you'll do the necessary. But in doing the necessary, we can assume say a two no mdu kokodi say adwuma no e ye two live ammunition e wo mu e two bia be o mamu ha bia no ansa na e be obi akwanya mo use bia na ye registered. If in those guns are not registered, then ahemfo no a anasa one mo say to no kro mo no as soon as possible empanyimfo mu di animu a sa na e ma nyina e course as soon as possible they must be apprehended. They must be apprehended. And still, I would want to understand. Be a historian. I still would want to understand. I mean, how did we get here? How did we get here? And I know, say, etiefobi etiemi anya so tuomu a ebion betin sem nase. For a lot of Ghanaians, etutu na cause so many pastor nkwan no munim. So if you understand what problem might have gone on, because we are not getting clearer understanding of the ekobaya ma etutu ni nyina buy. If you're there, what in semnase, because we are trying to reach out to here a couple of individuals. Mama producer from Manfubinimo. But it looks as if they are not picking. If you are there and you understand, you have a fairer idea of how things transpired. Dear Koso, I was so to me and Yan in Potemo Ablikumane, a year or man Johnny or Libunin in Potemono. Emma sends me a Koso over the weekend. Feel free to share a year with us. Meditative for one way to ja. NTBA now on sweating me afraid now. Watch the watch. So security in the greater Accra region. I mean, I may call it insecurity. Because unko shafa. Na oko shafa. Na ode kaya nanum. Wamu modern ba wamu boy ye de ka bakosem. Dia kosu brebi etwemu. Na ye dia ka kaya hono. Na enumu ena manfo enamokwa kwachuro munkwa. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm sorry, Fatih. He makes absolutely no sense.
For me, the most disturbing part of this whole thing is the fact that the comments in I especially for the Teshi one, was Teshi dear sa.
Yes.
Teshi dear sa no. Every year, that's what happens. But when you take a critical look, you realize that every year, it goes higher.
Mm-hmm.
And Tokwano the name chain previously. Mm-hmm. Meaning that a month who say, we are BBNC. So, quite more. We are doing more. We are doing more. Now, if you're baby dear fashion, not so be baby famous kwa, and your fashion, ye be didn't say. When you ask the people of Teshi what the homo means to them, would they tell you, say, it means, say, ye betutu tuana? And you know, the essence of homo one, we want to lose that and attach violence to festivities, I'm obedient me, I can say, oh, Teshi dear sa. So is that what homo is about in Teshiana? Is that what we want to know homo for? Say, about Teshia. What is the underlying issue? I don't know over the years, yen to mean solve this underlying issue, Why can't there be peace and harmony and unity? It was our place, So they almost say it's about boundaries and where they are supposed to pass, which or manjo say they are supposed to pass to sprinkle the no. And we don't know. Please. Adia ma kaso nya crank e bi mumbrambe hwebi. The beauty of it. Yembe suya the tradition. Yembe suya the meaning of enyoma amoye. Enfa educate a man for. Enini enti membra na mo shoot me. Se memma. Even the guns na ebia nipa no wa babe abrochire ebia wo Cape Coast or Kumasi or Takrade we feel ofilisi wa afia so homo waba. Let me go back home. Minko hu ebusua, minko chia mehene. Minko mi community nko hwese ne hote. Se moa bi wo ha ebetimi aboa ede amaho etumpon a omra na mbe shoot no. So oma. So is this what we want?
Happy 90.9 FM no asuku suachi no bientwe hom ba this particular conversation continues. Unso betimi afre na wachera adwon but ye ne won mo munim de e wa hobambo ho ensemu ye ne obedi nkoma ye pempanyin for from the traditional council, also historians, to actually educate us a little on why some of these things do still exist. Yebedi hu komo ene anopa live on the show this morning. Yebeko Eastern region because in same because train it is scary. But yebedi hu komo ene anopa. Yemfa bo afon krato. Yemra sisia.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otensem we bo twiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enyompa enim pensem mu etaso a ene dabia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion. Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa, nanso wo sike kura wo no. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So pesa wo kura mre kura sika. Na udwumadi a wo die, wonmo a wonim dwumadi no. Etumi dima wo e wo bra wode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kura. Izanza E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Freyen. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betumi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se wo do dwumabie a wo pesa wo twen egun homa so. Freyen. TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freyen. Documentaries, freyen. Photography, any live streaming, se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di dwumabie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen. Why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freyen. Jingles, IVR, any voiceover production, Freyen, short and long film, Freyen. Yetete humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858 ana se hwe chira kwan yewo Asylum Down ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pesa otensem we bo twiko bremai ewo my kronkron Ghana mu enyompa enim pensem mu etaso mu a ene dabia for kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion. Yamamwachio niamamwa kwaba eba Happy Morning Show so ewo Happy 98.9 FM.
Dada kra manfo ahyase vuti na eho ahobambo ho ensem police anamuntu a wo atuo no so ebedi hu nkomo ene anopai live on the Happy Morning Show na mu momento ade kakra na menka zesi an opebusia pa de a opebusia de adidwuma opebusia de akwa akoye bibi wo ankrankra dwumadi a wudie no opebusia kakra de akwa akọ clear goose bia ba betonya so mfaso akwa akotue ska no to da bia na utwu ani a unya ba bia ntwu ani emfa nhwe aya na ya de se odu ani atu obi so se okay me de ba ma wo o de ya fra me kina o de ma ofre ki o kina so na ma busy kakra fra me next day wate obetimi afra na otwemu ni nyina na be hetem ba kwa ba so na zafa kon CBG se obeso ade na no de ama sans o hawo ni nyina obeso ade na no de ama Omodianabra CBG Consolidated Bank Ghana. If you need quick funds for urgent expenses, and here baby bra, and access up to 400,000 Ghana cedis. Your salary advance loan, personal salary loan, personal overdraft, consumer asset finance.
True, it's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025 at the Prempeh Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, and Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Visit www.ghanaherbalconference.com or call 020-2222-095 to register for free. To exhibit your product or services, call 020-2222-095 to book a stand. Follow us at Ghana Herbal Conference on all social platforms. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa. Nanso, usike kura wo no. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So pese wo kura mre kura sika. Na udwumadi a wudie, won mo wonim dwumadie no. Etimi dima wo ewo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia. Ene ha ho kura. Izanza E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Freyen. So pe studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betimi di bia fam. Corporate and social videography. Se wudi dwumabie a wo pese otwe egun homa so. Freyen. TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freyen. Documentaries, freyen. Photography, any live streaming, se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di djuma bie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen. Why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freyen. Jingle, IVR, any voiceover production, Freyen, short and long film, Freyen. Yetetefon humanie 0242-755-323, ana 0302-254-858. Anasa hwiyechira kwan, yewo Asylum Down, yeben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So pese otensem we bochi kobremai. Ewo my kronkron Ghana mu. Enyompa, enim pensem mu etaso mu a. Ene dabia. For kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM. Na tie the Happy Morning Show. Efri anopa no nsia, ekopem nonkron. Efri juada, ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show. We are your morning companion.
Well, obia woni gidie ohun. To the bi wo ha. You say nia you've not experienced before. Ebia unhunu bi da no. Eya to the bi na ye ka ho asema. Say if you've not experienced something before, it does not mean that the thing does not exist. Because your name who do we are seer and you now be experience it in your lifetime and so no free. And it's I think this story, and usually we hear say be a true, be a drew, be a you be say obi edu be a kohobi do be a faha. I am pimpino based on people's orientation and people's beliefs. I am a man for yin. Even if I renew yin. Meaning, so sister, what be brazen we see, send a year and send a year. But we have now, we yin in Yadia no credit. Yeah, something is happening in the eastern region. Nah,
Happy FM 98.9.
Isaac was say, one no, and ordinary creature we see. A quakuchema who the ecoso. After this conversation, Maminka will go back to the issue on air security. But it is strange, say, as we speak now. Ebusianom yan nai. Emum yenu die. Omashiro munkwa. Ewo kwa empire so. Kwa empire so de rapapa fatisha wali. Ni mpote money ho. Se ho ne call retirement no. Ebesi feedback. Ebesi feedback ho. Abitifin price so. Se ne ni osifie no atibie bitifin price so bombing ni de ka ho ni piase asakraka. Kwa utafo. Nkrono doso ho de. But yankwa homa so na asem ya ye di hu nkomo ye sentreni Isaac Osaya wono de kofa bai ye ne twetwe hu nkomo Isaac SSC ane de bridge na ba busua no
sifa asemi eye arehusem na esan ya hometi papa yanka bi nse mu ade beche na abusua baako oye ne etifi etumi etu omo no na ɛwɔ sɛ mpanyinfoɔ ɛma hwehwɛmu mapa etumi ɛkɔ so sɛdeɛ obisaeɛ no ɛnokorɛ abusua baako mu nipa ɛne ɛka nipa 9 anka nyankopɔn amfa fie a anka nipa 9 no nyinaa no anka saa brinka yɛ asɛm foforɔ nanso ne nyinaa mu no yɛbɛka ne sɛ ɔbaatan a ɔwɔ hɔ nnam na okan wahwere ne ba ahwere ne nana obi bisa sɛ ɛba ne sɛn sefa me ne okasa yi no ɔbaatan no a ɔno deɛ nyankopɔn de ne nkwa kyɛɛ no no abusua ne hospital no mmɔ wɔ mamanneɛ sɛ ne ba no ne ne nana no ɔmo afiri mu
dabi adentra
ɛde kyerɛ sɛ tibia na maame no ɛwɔ mu no ɛne ne nana baako no nso no na ɔmo wɔ mu no a na dɔktafoɔ ɛmo ɔmo treatment no ɛkɔba ne sɛ ɔmo de saa asɛm saa nso ɛsan bɔ na anhwɛ yi a na mɛka ne sɛ ɛno nso asa akɔyɛ asɛm foforɔ ɛno nti no mɛma dwen mu no mɛka ne sɛ hospital ɛyɛ Kwadwo government hospital emergency ward no ɔmo ɛyɛ adeɛ paa ɛde kyerɛ sɛ ɛsan maame no ho nti no television ɛne radio a wobɛkɔ hospitals ebi wɔ no ɛwɔ hɔ no amanfoɔ no hwɛ no ɔmo edundum no ɛde kyerɛ sɛ ɛbrɛ asɛm ne baayɛ no nsɛntwerɛfoɔ yɛ mu bi no to de bia yɛntoyɛ mbo ase yɛnyɛ nsɛm no mu hwehwɛmu obiara de ne deɛ ba bɛto abɔnten ebinom sɛ sɛde nipa 9 akɔdi food poison ɛna ɔma wuwu a ɛno no nnura yɛkɔkɔ hu maame ne maame no didi nkɔmmɔ no wotumi sɛ asɛm no ɛmfa food poison ɛho hwee a maame no ankasa num ton no ɔkyerɛ mu a osusu sɛ ɛyɛ sunsun nsɛm bi ɛna efiri hɔ nom ɛkɔɔ so ɔma no nkyerɛ mu na sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ edi kankan sɛ ɔmo susu sɛ food poison no ɔmo na amanfoɔ kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ bɛkye ɛyɛ efiri da no ɔmo di fufuo na fufuo no akyi no ɛna ɔmo kɔkɔ da yɛ a nipa 9 no adeɛ kye no nyinaa egu ɛdan mu hɔ nom a mmienu me no kasa yi ɔmo nka atiasefoɔ nanso nnura yɛkɔ hospital ɛyɛ Kwadwo government hospital ɛsan sɛ yɛde ɔmo ɛbɛ biduru yɛ no na mmienu na hospital no ɛkɔnfɛm ɔmo sɛ ɔmo deɛ ɔmo nka atiasefoɔ no ɔmo deɛ yɛde ɔmo kɔ ɛyɛ amukurabea ama mmienu no ɛyɛ maame no ɔbaa panyin ɛne ne nana ɔmo deɛ hospital no tumi a revive ɔmo yɛde ɔmo baa na ɔmo yɛ unconscious na maame no ɛkasa mu no na ne nkyirikyiri mu no ɔkyerɛ sɛ bɛyɛ ɛnna kakra ni ɛna ɔmo wɔ hɔ nom a ɔmo nana baako a ɔno me no kasa yi ɔno atoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do ɔka ne watoa nananom wɔ nseɛ do no ɔka mu anadwo ɔka mu a otumi ɛsensen ɛyɛ titiritii wo a ɔbɛyɛ sɛ wɔkɔ akɔhwɛ adekoro a ɛyɛ no no untu nan mmienu nso bebu ahwe ayɛ kyerɛ mu nipa 9 a ɛwɔ dan mu hɔ no ahapin baako enye mmienu ɛbrɛ a ɔbaakofoɔ ɛbɛka mu anaasɛ ɔbɛsensen na 9 no nyinaa sensen egu dan mu hɔ ɛno ɛna akɔɔ so ma ɛmiri bi kora mpo hospital hɔ nom yɛde wɔn ɛbaayɛ ɛma hospital no ɛhwɛ wɔn ɛsan discharge wɔn enti na ɔkyerɛ mu ne mpire no so a yɛ discharge wɔn no ɛne efie da etwa mu ɔmo ɛwɔ hɔ nom a na ɔmo sɛ akwadaa no asan aka mu enti na ɔmo sɛ duro bi wɔ hɔ nom ɛyɛ mɛka sɛ nkwala para yi bi ɔmo edi bi ma na akwadaa no wɔ 2 years enti ɔmo ma no para ne bi na ɔsɛ duro no egu n'anum no aduro no na nkɔ enti no ɔmo ɛhwɛ sɛ baabi akwadaa no ho bɛtɔ no nipa ɔsɔre yɛ sɛ nka ɔkɔ akɔhwɛ akwadaa no obie gate ne pɛ ɛna ogu hwiɛ ɔmaame a ɔyɛ ɔpanin ɔno nso ɛka ho no ɔno nso yɛ sɛ ɔno nso sɔre no asɛ biribi akye na tompa no so a ne nipadua no ntumi nkontrol no enti enum na ne ɔmo da yɛ ntimaame ne sɛ ɔno de wɔn ho hwi bi nkosi sɛ adeɛ kyen me menda maame ne sɛ ohun sɛ ɔda afidie government hospital yɛ Kwadwo government hospital a adɔktafoɔ gyina ne so nanso saa brɛ no na ɔkyerɛ mu a hospital no anaasɛ maame no etiri mu a ɔmo nyinaa aba a brɛ no hospital no ɛmmɔ na maneɛ sɛ currently ne mma ne ba baako ɛne nanana no ɔmo atoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do enti anɔpɛ yi nea yɛayɛ no sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ san abo anan akɔ hospital hɔ nom na yɛne medical superintendent na akɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ medically sɛ biribi ɛwɔ hɔ nom a na neɛ wɔtumi akyerɛ san sɛ yɛamo atwetwe ɔmo samples a ɔmo kɔ akɔwura ne test ahwɛ ebia saa bere free da no ba bɛpem na yi megye sɛ results no aba na sɛ nyɛ saa deɛ a ɛne na ɛkyerɛ sɛ wiase mu nsɛm wɔ hɔ yi yɛsɛ biribi wɔ hɔ nom nti ne yɛda a yɛtu yɛpom
mmienu no aka no ɔmo te sɛn
Sefa nyame adom nnura anɔpa mefiri asɔre mekɔ hospital hɔ nom ɔmo ho ɛyɛ paa ɛno na ɛnam so a me ne ɔba panin a ɔka ho a asɛm no ɛsiiɛ no ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ enti ne sɛ production krampo ɛbɛyɛ yi a audio bi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛsiane sɛ the situation nti no yɛanyɛ video ama na mmom audio ɛne yɛyɛyɛ a ɔtumi ɛne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛkyerɛ yɛ neɛ ɛkɔɔ so mmerɛ kakra a ɛnnɛ ne mma mmienu anaasɛ ɔno deɛ ɔnnim sɛ ne mma mmienu no ato a report no yɛn nsa ka sɛ ne mma mmienu ato nananom awɔ nseɛ do no
ɔno no the condition or the call hospital no ɛno ne deɛ
condition a ɛnɛ dɛ ɔde bɛduru hospital hɔ nom deɛ ɛne sɛ okulaseeɛ ɛne sɛ mfitiaseɛ no ɛna meka sɛ ɔmo dadan mu a ɔbaakofoɔ ebu hwi a na ɛkyɛ sɛ nnipa nnan no nyinaa no obiara ɛbɛkɔ off obiara bɛbu ahwe ahapen bɛyɛ sɛ mprenu mprɛnsa nti ɛno na ɛhapen yɛ a ɔno de n'ani so tete no na ɔda ɛyɛ atibie government hospital na ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔkɔ unconscious nti no ɛno nti maame no yɛne no ka sɛ ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ osusu sɛ ɛyɛ sunsum efie na ɔmo ti mu no ɔmo bɛtena efie hɔ nom akyɛ paa kyɛ sɛ berɛ a efie wura no si dan no ɛyɛ yi nyinaa na ɔmo esi fie hɔ nti na ɔmo si dan no wie yɛ no ɔmo aba ɔmo efie wura no de ɔmo aka abusua no a wɔyi dan baako ma ɔmo a ɛno mɛka nsɛ hɔ nom na ɔmo te ɔne n'abusua nyinaa enti na ɔno de ɔsɔ susu sɛ ebi esunsun nsɛm bi ewu mu ɛno nti na ama no aba ne si nanso no nipa deɛ yɛtumi keka medically na nandɔpɛ yi yɛbɛbɔ anan yɛ ne medical superintendent ne nso akɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ ne ahwɛ
saa deɛ ɛhyɛ aseɛ no bɛyɛ bere bɛn ni
bɛyɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ mu a bɛyɛ bosome ne nna kakra ni within a month ɛna ɔmatumi asɛm yi atumi atoatoa so ɛnyɛ koraa sɛ ɛba a bosome nna kakra dam ansa na ebi a asan aba yɛnya yi ne free hospital ba ya na asan repeat yɛnya ne yi ne free hospital ɛne si we die ɛba ya yɛdi nkɔmɔ wo sin
but ɛbra yɛbɛpem ɛbra asɛm yi asie no wɔn atu anamɔn de afa ho
anamɔn tuo deɛ ɛno na meka sɛ ɔmo akɔ hospital ɛwɔ ho a na sunsun mu ɛfam deɛ menyini ɛsi sunsun mu afam no ɔmatumi atu anamɔn bi afa ho nanso maame nankasa a ɔda hospital no a yɛne ne di nkɔmmɔ no ɛna wɔkyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔno deɛ n'adwene mu no susu sɛ ɛnyɛ medical issue ɛyɛ sunsunsɛm ɛde kyerɛ sɛ ɛntumi nkɔban sɛ dan baako nnipa nnan gum ɔbaakofoɔ twa hwe a ɔmo nyinaa bɛtwa hwe
but since ɔhu yɛ no wankɔhu obi a obetumi asɔ ano sunsun mu deɛ
sɛbe ahoɔden a ɔbɛnya de agyina ne nan so ɔmo tɔn nnuane ɔmo ayi nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo tɔn nnuane ɛkɔ mmɔnten so fufuo banku no mu ne nneɛma ɛno nti no sɛ nka ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ medically nanaasɛ sunsun ɔmo bɛtumi ayɛ yi a tumi gyina ne nan so a nka ɛnde nkɔmo tumi tu anamɔn bi saa nanso wɔntumi ntu ne nan wɔntumi anya ne nan so ɛne yɛdi sɛ nkɔmmɔ yi
Isaac, Oko Hospital hɔ de am yɛnya because whatever happens yɛnsa bɛsan ka bio na ɔkyena sɛ yɛnya berɛ a yɛasan ɛne wadi ho nkɔmmɔ na wode deɛ toa so no nyinaa no de ama yɛn live on Happy 98.9 FM. Isaac, mea na wase na nɔpa yi
Sefa, meso meda ase paa meda ase
Isaac ɔsɛ ɛyɛ nsɛntwerɛni
nso hunu ne yɛbɛkɔ nyame adom a
sure As you go say, century ni wo apuye mantem century ni ba ko wo apuye mantem no. My infana say ma no say okofa. So nipa 9 ewo edem na ba ko atwa hwe a se me ntimi nkɔ no anaze wontimi nkɔ no. That's strange.
Wontimi nkɔ no ho say nti ase nti omo yɛ de no mo de no kɔ hospital.
Ze bia omo abonten so for na before mu kɔ you say den you because ono so say maame na ono no panyini no a omo ne kodi nkɔ no so went unconscious. Nti omo makopie mu ayaresa bia ho nyina mse obi na di omo kɔ
That's strange. That's strange. You know, in issues like this, you know, what could bring the matter to rest? Ebe the medical reporter.
Exactly.
Baby, omode omukoye no ebenya. If ebi mo ahwere omunkwa na among the same family, no, obi survive here. When they do the test of all the affected individuals, omo ahwere omunkwa ne omo mote ase no, since they suffered the same thing, no, and answer the same area or incident, you know. So omo test you they would find what is common among them. Means, you know, in order to put speculation to rest, you know, ebia ayaresa krona yediomo ayaresa bia na omo de omo koye no, they will speed up, you know, the investigations, you know, na omo making the public what's really happened medically.
Yeah.
Now I'm for enjoy speculation, you know. But you know, say coming from the family member who has experienced whatever it is themselves, and what they witnessed over the past few months, or days, or weeks now, or say Saturday now, yeah, people would take what they are saying a chance. Then again, if Bibi woho and you think say a spiritual, knowing obia or believing in spirituality, say this could be spiritual, no. I am wondering how when you're that janko pe a chair coin. So mutu eduane na say even as this was happening, no, still now mutu mi kokon we eduane no etonwa.
Yeah.
Then they could have equally sought
exactly
whatever spiritual guidance or muhia sense or mu believe say
exactly
spiritual no. E wana na ma ade no eyemena.
Then it clearly tells us that you are not taking it that serious.
Things happen, but I would want to wait for the medical report to have an explanation as to what could have medically gone wrong. Na fe say treatment wo hwa e betumi dia momo na ye dia momo.
But also ochina say betina say the home common. Obviously ene ya konya kwa kope medical report on what problem might have led to the death of ensemu kakra. What has happened in the Greater Accra region? What is to happen tomorrow? Ensen Kano saying when him say the Ghana Police Service, if you happen to go to Akwatia as we speak now, how the idea footprints womo energy share egu akwamu omni share egu akwamu wa me bo dio na mami o omni share egu akwamu the press conference that omni to last Friday they gan nyina womo edin some to on how they will operate in the eastern region, specifically Akwatia Abatono. But there are political elements that also say for them, they do not understand how they believe it's like say the Ghana police beat me up. Yanko Humanis ni Ura Richie Kumado, a security consultant, or Sansi author, or no onfa na no pedecast no trigu a young crataso, and as a woman, I mean, it's making canby. Ura Kumado, and I pay my Yamuach. So if you look at a year and a muntu the Ghana Police Service said to said the Baye Ama home ye and I said Dean you to me about to make to work with Tianimuna. Who is saying when this one, madam?
No, by elections, Papa Police provided 3 simple rules. 1, they create a safer environment for voting. Number 2, they guarantee safety for voters predominantly. And then number 3, they provide security assurances for electoral commission to do their job in the area of coalition and declaration of results. These are the 3 things that predominantly police support the by election. From what I have seen, police were ready. Ebeka Electoral Commission, any politicians, because when it comes to safer elections and trouble-free elections, it go way beyond police. So you call now machines in your juma and your police assent. So you call now they are delayed, they are displacement of voters, names have been deleted and they are diversions and your police assent, your Electoral Commission assent. So you call now close oppose. A back coalition of results, there is distortion of results, duplication of results, and discrepancies in the results, and the confusion, Baba, and your police assembly, electoral commission assembly. Then political parties, their sole responsibility is not to fight. It's not to fight and play war drums. That is not what they've given them to do. They say they should come and provide police station agent responsibility. If they can do that one purposefully, within the three, we'll be fine. When the politicians will leave their role and go and be fighting like mad people, we'll have problems. And that is where the issue is. But from what I have seen, Papa police are here ready. In fact, it's also true, sir. It's a known fact, aspect of our elections are becoming more violent. And we are moving the elections from a civil environment into a national security threat environment. Now, there we because there are two things. One, the cost of policing the elections is becoming very expensive. 5,000 men to Akotia, yes, more joke. The cost involved. Then number two, because about the national security threat, and the law enforcement officers will raise the threat measurement higher. Who cross the line now, they will take you out. And that is why you hear the IGP speaking the way he's speaking. And so that is where we are. Then most of them many senior officers in the media. Your co-elections, then you are not speaking to the director and the deputy directors of the two parties, but you are giving the microphone to all manner of persons who say stupid things into the air. Is it not a problem? Forgive me, you people, you are my people. We have come a long way. So if I insult you people, forgive me. Don't beat me. You are giving microphone to people who play war drums. Meanwhile, you have a watchdog responsibility. And I think, Sefah, I beg you, use your media to talk to your people. Big media houses, they will give microphone to people who beat war drums, and they will be creating tension in the air. Yes, Anna, the cumulative effect is that it will lead to tensions and treacherous environment. Papa police will be forced to use the gun. And I don't think that is what we are willing to see.
There is already some level or some degree of disbelief from the part of the New Patriotic Party. Obekaya Thursday, they had a press conference that they were saying, of course they've seen.
I don't speak for political party. I'm not interested in all that.
No.
I have been to Akotia 5 times. Maybe Akotia by this done. From what I have seen, 5,000 men at Akotia. Akotia has 119 police stations. Even if you pay 1 by 30, you are going to have still almost about 2,000 men reserved. Election is not a civil war, a civil responsibility. So you call na papa police here ni there, na politicians are no there, and they go and fight, and the electoral commission are ni there now, and your police has them. So let's not build the fact that the police are lackadaisical and they'll do no. 5,000 men, the cost alone can build a hospital in one village for pregnant women to go and give birth. So this is where we are getting to, and I think we need to watch it carefully.
So there is no need for anybody to believe that the police will not be able to handle.
The police will have 5,000 men on the ground, and I've just told you the responsibility of the police: create a safer environment for voting, ensure safety for voters, and security assurances for electoral commission to collate. These are the 3 things police will do. And then police in themselves, when you put up a bad behavior, it will be investigated, and awkward attitude will be prosecuted in line with law, and good behavior will be celebrated. And officers, you are coming to create confusion and think the police are not minding you. No, we know. The good behavior will be celebrated, bad behavior will be investigated, and awkward behavior will be prosecuted in accordance with law. So that is part of law enforcement.
Indeed, that is part of law enforcement. But let me bring you back to Accra for a minute, because over the weekend, And I said last week, you know, the weekend, and someone who does see with regards to homo ye die etututua abamu nipa won ashro won kwa. From where you stand, where are we falling short when it comes to?
Because you don't arrest the people. When you shoot a gun and kill somebody, you're a murderer. So why are you allowing them to walk freely in the street? So put a ban on the homo war celebration. Arrest the criminal who shoot a gun and kill, and put them in Tawan for 17 years. You'll be fine. If you leave them, they will come and shoot a gun again and kill somebody else. From Nungwa, okay, Nungwa, they're not happy.
Yes.
You're free Nungwa. You're quite dance up too. My voice was all over the place. You call no problem there because the gun shooters were given accreditation. And it tested the happy over the weekend. Then you have to go to So put a ban on homo celebration for 7 years. Then arrest the criminals and put them in Tawan for 17 years. They'll be fine.
Rockmodo, you've given us an antidote.
Also, now, you medium, no, na can't only know more senior brother, sister, say, you see a problem. They shouldn't be giving the microphone to the world dramas. On back creative problem, Amaya. Yeah, that
Mati Mamanoasi. All right, Richard Kumado, security consultant and also an author, and artist here, no education kono. A banner security ones and someone, the true one Bobby, with one kind of tintin bia, or say, look, when it comes to a year homo celebration, Yako, Ama, and Nipa Ashro Wunko Munwa, one moment to no, a bit miachuo, yanchuom, Yamfa a band into homo celebration, so for 7 solid years. One more, two man for free mono. Yamam branding new branding do 17 years solid concord fiase. A baye ubesi shandia diama one more purpose or Mukwaku design and brand some view. It's as simple as A B C D E F G H. A honeysi. Yenny above one carton here. Na yemfa and commandia canyon and 2,000 for ma. Your bounce with me and Yakunya. Na watch the wajune. Age Madin is live on happy 98.9 FM.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
So person somewhere about Chico Bremai. Ewo my kronkron Ghana mu. Enyom pa, enim pensem mu etaso mu a, ene debia. For kasa fidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM. Na tie the Happy Morning Show. Efri anopa no nsia, ekopem nonkron. Efri juada, ekopem efiada. The Happy Morning Show. We are your morning companion.
Everywhere you go, Pico. For the friends and the family, Pico. Big refreshing moment, Pico. For the kids and the adults, Pico. Boys and girls with a drink of Pico. Everywhere the party day, Pico. We go mash up the place with the Pico. Greatest in every battle, Pico. Pico. Refreshing moments.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
From roots to remedies, from leaves to life, Ghana's traditional herbal healing power is rising strong and true. It's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference, coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025, at the Prempe Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, and Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Visit www.ghanaherbalconference.com or call 020 020-2202-2095 to register for free. To exhibit your products or services, call 020-2202-2095 to book a stand. Follow us at Ghana Herbal Conference on all social platforms. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
sɛ wopɛ sɛ wote nsɛm ɛbɔ twi kɔbrɛman ɛwɔ man kronkron Ghana mu ɛnwom pa ɛne mpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛmu ɛtɔ aso mu a ɛne ɛda bia fo kasafidie ne to Happy 98.9 FM na tie the Happy Morning Show ɛfiri anɔpa no nsia ɛkɔpem nɔnkron ɛfiri dwoada ɛkɔpem efiada. The Happy Morning Show, we are your morning companion.
I'd like to introduce to you the Police Management Board members who are joining us for this afternoon's briefing. First, we have Commissioner of Police, Mr. Daniel.
For the Akwatia constituency. Now, the constituency is divided into 119 polling stations. We have 21 electoral areas and 1 collation center and 1 constituency. As you may all be aware, the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with other sister security agencies, have provided and continue to provide security arrangements for all our elections in this country. We want to assure all the citizens, the political parties, and the journalists of their safety and security during this exercise. I must say that as part of our efforts to ensure that we have free and fair elections, the Ghana Police Service Management Board, led by the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohonu, engaged with the Electoral Commission and had some conversations or discussions and modalities regarding how the by-election in Akwatia is going to be conducted. These discussions were very fruitful and informed some changes in how the EC intends to run the elections at Akwatia. The POMAP members also had an engagement with both political parties, the major political parties, the NDC and the MPP. And during these engagements, their concerns and their fears were laid bare by the Inspector General of Police, reassured all of them of the professionalism and the commitment of the Ghana Police Service to deliver on its mandate by providing security for all the political parties as well as all the electorates that will be participating in this exercise. We also had an encounter with civil society organizations, including the Peace Council. And all our engagements was to reassure them of our commitment, dedication, and professionalism in delivering on our statutory mandate. And as part of this engagement, we have deployed 5,500 police personnel for this by-election. Now, all the personnel have gone round to familiarize themselves with their polling stations and the electoral areas where they will be performing their duties. As part of these engagements, the police personnel will get themselves involved in community engagements to reassure the communities, the electorates, that they should not fear. They should all come out and cast their votes, exercise their rights as good citizens of this country. Now, certain protocols have also been defined for the polling stations, the collation center, and the so-called observers or monitors who go around from one polling station to the other. Now we have informed the EC to provide specific accreditations to the polling agents, people that will be accredited to the collation centers, the media, and the monitors or observers who will be going around to observe the elections at various polling stations and electoral areas. We want to emphasize that if you are not accredited to a polling station, you have no business at the polling station, with the exception of those legitimate voters who are going there to exercise their franchise. So if you don't have accreditation to a polling station, you have no business going to the polling station. And those who are going to exercise their franchise, once you vote, you can go home and rest. And when it is time for the collation of the results, you can come back and observe and participate in the exercise. At the collation center, the media that will be accredited are the only media that will have access to the collation center. The political party agents that will also be accredited to be at the collation center are those that will be allowed. The observers, election observers that will also be accredited at the collation center are those that will be allowed to participate in that exercise. Apart from these accredited persons or individuals, organizations, or institutions, no any other person will be allowed at the collation center. If you are not accredited to be at the collation center, please do not, I repeat, do not venture to appear at the collation center. We have also earmarked certain security strategies to prevent people from exercising unconstitutional rights. And that is motorbikes, the use of motorbikes. We may not infringe upon people's rights, preventing them from riding their motorbikes. However, these motorbikes will only be entertained 100 meters away from the polling stations. And we will not encourage pillion riders during this period where we have the by-elections. I want to add that the Inspector General of Police has announced zero tolerance for weapons. What it means is that even VVIP and bodyguards to ministers, parliamentarians will not be allowed to carry their sidearms or weapons into the polling stations. They may have to hand over their weapons at the police stations, then they can accompany them into the inner perimeter of the police stations. On the other hand, they may not be allowed to accompany them. They may stand 100 meters away from the police station and wait for their principals. Once they exercise whatever they are supposed to do, they come and they can escort their principals and provide whatever security they intend to provide for them. The Inspector General of Police has announced the deployment of what we call the Black Maria. The Black Maria is a specialized purpose vehicle that we are going to use to accommodate miscreants who intend to create any mayhem or cause confusion during the elections. So when you see the Black Maria around, don't be afraid, provided you are not going to cause any confusion or cause any violence during this electoral process. We want to also inform you that we have technology-enabled capabilities that we are going to deploy. This includes CCTV, body cameras, and we'll also fly some drones. These are all capabilities that we are going to deploy to help us ensure maximum and adequate security for these by-elections. I must also caution of misinformation and disinformation. It is very important that the media and those on social media, that if you are in doubt, the command center will be opened all through round during this electoral process. You may come here and cross-check with any information that you are not too sure of. So we want to caution the media as well as those on social media that whatever information they publicize should be facts that have been cross-checked and rechecked and cross-checked before they publicize them.
For all the news updates, trending topics, good music, and unbiased analysis of various issues, listen to the Happy Morning Show on Happy 98.9 FM. We are your morning companion.
The Ghana Police Service now to your monka the and show me the go akwamu nyame pa ochina about to be kwakoto ewo akwatiano na Ghana Police Service ede hu nsem ni nyina no etu dwa edima Ghana fo nyina. I think say the odi twato a no wo kan say ensentrefo yen ma bedi djuma ede afa de bekoso ewo akwatiano ho no sempo se wate asem bi na se otirimi yon na kakra no a command center ho a betimi akọ na woni aposifo na di enkomo wa checking bi ansa kran ansa na de beto abontene a obomodin ade ato abonten se de be ya onfa bibia enye no kran konkoto abontene na ahwa na de oyune ene basa yo ede ekwa akobanti we de futuo ena ode ama ebio wosi se oya hobambo ni oposi ni anasa osrani ena obo suafo bi eho eban a enya de emu akonya ama utu a baby abeko bi ade aso ho dabi ye ma on fan show ho obeto de bekwa akoto police station na ode tu ho wie no a police for na escort what me around the inner perimeter of bia ye kwa akodi ejuma hodo eno no na owia ahobambo bia no onipa a wobo ho ban na ye de no ama wo no watimi asan to aso ayo ho wo se wonni accreditation a emia hodo bi ho a untimi nya akonya enkonkowura se wudu djuma se ye accredit wo se oye obi a okọ akwakoye polling agent edi ama any of the political parties a untimi mungura the inner perimeter oye journalist na unkura accreditation a untimi enkonkobungura the inner perimeter and as a polling station be bin koka se oye century nti ye mo akonya na tokoso edi djuma nti we no ekoma obi bia so ya manyoni ni ansuma o polling station bia na se electoral area bia o se bomodin a twun free ho enkonkowura ho enkonkokos any mayhem tie bio o se posi woma deploy 5,500 police personnel 5,500 police personnel no mde makwa kogu akwatia empeso ane so a o se aposifo no polling stations ahodo o se omokonom kodi omdwuma ni nyina no ebe press abre ebedru sabre ana ebe pem sabre no a omde sentrofo enhyiamu na tu dwa no na aposifo ni nyina akwa akohunu ba bia ombedu omdwuma no afroma mape ekwan befa so a ombe betimi dia hobambo agu akwan mu na wom abo omombekwa akoto aba ene wonu mu a ombefa ensem akwa akoka no ni nyina ehu eban sanso ena hobambo kese ni bi ebekọ ede ama isi adwuma efo ahodo a womekwa akodu omdwuma ewo akotia empeso ane so nyame pa ochina eno nti we de mabone tofa ede ama Ghana fo Mr. Obetimi afre 05515639160555657278 two numbers Obetimi afre na obadwumade ni so na wachire wadwene ewo ensem ahodo a na no pay yedi eho enkomo no eho yenko ha good morning within baby afre few
Kwadwo Sefah, good morning.
We yes Sakura the mouthpiece of Ablikuma Central.
You have a cordial.
Obadi Adaroma na onso e.
Boko, what be a mina kwenu and a friend. Yami asubjen come on a friend.
Asumjen council.
On say interview now yet. Me were interest who Fred the power we need interview. Adie ewo se umbisa na ea unta. O se media for to be ebinumu. Ye interview one kasa out to do the direction almost the same as monko. That is a fact. Or said this, I wouldn't be there of a self fight. That is so embua. And I remember maybe I could not say on Kata. I will be you. Kata near Freemium Kura a bomb mine. Oh, Sefah, as if a year's air for me. To me, I will see which Shemra. The man I couldn't say on Kata, the way the Pakudeka Sefah. Wow, wouldn't say win. Now, Sunjin Ope. Who dare ye move? Now, or no, or Cassano. All friendly Bushi and Nibaku. I dare all press and quiet the Nibuki for Bakukura and come. Oh, they are taking us for granted. Who just say the ma Nipakuna on Kata, the way Okasa, who get Bissau? Say, Papa, we obey the little bar and call this a Juma way. Munko de Bessia. David. This is a town. On a Unukura ethics room.
No crap.
Dana Suya Omra. We of one. The will make a sour radio. The teachers and never because, yeah, that's a two. No matter where you coming from. Now, Ghana, Mrano, and Panya to Maninti, Nipatini, no police assume. They were paid them as a lawmaker. Police are all the need to only police need to say who problem need the one. Wouldn't mean new political party. We do man a weird. And so we to be describing we a party and a party B. Now who be no dear. Why you clear the media with your party? But if I mean to me, can fact, me party I won't say about the move. What to me present a binu? If I coming at me, Juma.
Omenawasi Sakura, Yanko Agura, good morning. We didn't have your review.
Good morning, Honorable Sefah.
Bright near Aboso Kind.
Honorable Sefah. Mamincha, Minia Bema, Ovekasa, Sapura, Namienka, no Papa. Nasifa, a Juma Moya no Sumbu, at the Morgana for the prayer. And now, Obi Biere Nua, Ovekasa, Juma Moyano. We are NDC, and Assembly MPP, and Assembly CPP. The Juma Moyano, we didn't crap papa at the Cheragana for. Now, Munkoso, boy Jumasa happy. Yami Enshamuna, more PFM. And Bombo, na Atamfu Biara, sorry, Tiamubiano, Ombro Mwase. Mamicha MC, our Brookma Central, Honorable Franklin Cancer, any Honorable Carriage, McAfee, Nunepaku, Ewa TDC, any Honorable Alaji Yaukum. Chair, minim say about what the AR Ginchre. Tam so na kutia for China. Na muko tu aba. Munko tu maba. Na munko pe baby and kokoltina.
And one
na munko jina baby na munche.
And one
because Obia and kotu aba. Ushe omwa muko na Honorable John Siasi educatia oko no. Ne ba bi ndi echire. Ne busu ni bi ndi echire. Honorable Afenyo Mati. Omuko omanfa omuba bia ndi echire. Omubuti ni bi ndi echire. Intimate youth ewa akutia. Any youth bia okwa akutia se omunji omankata omabrabo. Ke ebesi omuye se obi esuma se kwa akutia mekoye bata ya. Kacha ni se onko fa ni butu ana se ni ba. Enfa onsuma no na onko onum. Bebre na omuko onum no. Bebre na bu se ni ba ana se ni butu ni ewa abrochi a ordinary to school papa bibi mu a omoko. Ye bese basa ye bia ebesi wa akutia. Abatuo eya adwenkyere nkotu mu aba asundwemu na NDC candidate na ewo onum. Mutu aba emfama no. Not me pre-development and famamu. Ewa mu constituency onum. Asa ntoko bi ni wa be kokko e bata e bia no police ni e be chiw na odewa from rakwenso. Ofia police 5,000 e dey go akwisia. share resource I say e wa kwisia ene ye bia ye street light enye juma by ye di police wa ye di awon akogu odo e be mo aduane bi e be sa taxi obuka enam say by let's ba kwa ye kokoye ba me di former vice president who ya papa say o can say e heart attack and ama papa no former MP no efrimu enye eni kwan say former vice president okotina o ekika ansem no
my friends are bright yakwa good morning udini ba bia frefio
Brother for
Samson comprise so
sumo Brother to boko there
oba de daroma na won so e
ba jo dumo me pacho last time me tie ensentro ni bi o o se Ghana ha manu da sumena so ye de nkwasiafo na preaching no kura na nyes no kure
as am guessing no
na me jo se manu da sumena so se ma njina ma sere no
minim pa
ye de ye de nkwasiafo na preaching because onu pani no on fa ne bank ho dank wagimi me yere kon fa ne nko so tanka odene yere ne maye campaign mani ye meboa en company no no ye company vono mo ye sa no akukudro ko ese no o dan kwa o dam kwa ntensi no enso to enyu o friend pini ko fiu so ati aha o fly u nyina go o pe carpenter o pe tete empani fo no oto pe tete tensi ma wa o ko ha gen asemba ye bejew kana empani fo no ta o no de ne bana ko ta London so onko ye law onko ye politics na wo bana wa wo no Ghana ha no masa even ko student wo kokwa no be hem price bi ha si be he abe ko ni fa na mo so ha si mo se nye just campaign masa e wi ati na ko si ye youth no ye su nyansa ye youth na ye ba no opani no course opani ba to fa yere no mama na ni ke nyina enko o da de me no ma tu course da da na me su mi tu kwan enko ana be se fa nya no so ati si ye enko na me nko uto pete tensi za mama makoko ye chiri mitumu a makoble na wo pani de akota parliament akose mra ma me se mra ni minni me nko bra nko
Samson mama no ase yanko good morning udini ba bia frefi
Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah
we Ejana 1 Ejana 1
yes
Ejana pa jo mienti we
ya ba mamumo ene adwuma pa mo de so Global Media Alliance ana me bo a
no
aha ezubadi emusu papa happy for buy ko be 25 years what chair emu da ho yes obi eti went here na mama setting record straight media bema onyam ni kai say media sensuani bi kai enye sensuani na kai na Akufo Addo na kai na yem papa general like all references to me and Akufo Addo kai say ye di kwasiafo na petu mi na Addo na kai ana sefa mi boa na ka kire mi se mi boa na me nfi wa akoma no so
me ba cho men kai wadaroma
on kai wo ho
me ba cho
okay, Messi say na be the amount na Addo na kan.
Me that's pa.
Kakra me kan say na ye nyina ye kan no. Sabi uye ni year anka wani muti ye. Na man chiama dey degree because onu na be ma ye win election way. Onu because e ba no 1 2 3 bia o untimi e wo mu say sabi ya play the boss but papa the way all boy juma wadi a na ni wai because on him go kokko bibia ye kama enti na ye kan say uye ni year when you mutie and 1 year pay and Ghana for say and year because what that year when the year more mama woman woni or come na be the dear e beto ye so tumu kwa pass after chair what be assist you see who by it we are going to start from Akwati we will by tomorrow be able since there na ye end this seat they dance
mama no was Ejana 1 yemfa friends here na menka o sekesema baako okay. Yeah, producer send for being count. And producer am that's it. Na 0551 563 916 0555 657 numbers are waiting me afraid. Dr. Zen deodorant, natural deodorant, and I make come for Eddie Amawo. Is answer no yemfa drubia emfam fremu emfamao. What do you want to mo ebenye sunsun so boni bia ewo eye woni peduana na so we de ne so. ade a yɛyɛ free yɛ nhwiren mu na yɛdi egu sahye mu na wiase afa na nyina obia ɛde bi di dwuma ɛma enkabɔne bia ɛmma wo ho wode yɛ moto mu ɛna baako enson na enkabɔne bia ma ho betumi adi akɔne abeto na ma tumbrika yɛ de obɛyɛ bia enka bia eni ho ɛbɛba ho ntimi srɛw ɛne pure onyx gh ɔmo yɛ kɔfa bae ɛne ɔmo eni nsawoso na onsu tubi na kɔkɔtɔn ne ne sɛ de Ghana fo atu agu so a wɔn ɛtɔ no ɛbura adwene ne ntiaseɛ so bɔmɔde ana frɛ pure onyx gh ɛwɔ tetifo homa yi so 0544 767 691 and that's 0599 032 559. Dr. Zeng Natural Deodorant. Stay pure, stay sustainable. 22nd of September, unse akana bako adunu bako. Na the 2025 edition of the GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk no edia bro. Into Mr. Wa se o me fa registration form abo modi ana bra. Na 100 Ghana cedis pe na abetua. Moye adwumakuo na my madwene se mo pese mo de ho ebehye dwumadi mu a. Tete fon homa mienu we Mr. Wa momfa na momfrɛ na mo ne mpanyimfo eni enkomo ewo so 0208 565 397 0206 784 956. GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk, 15 years of running with purpose. Ejimako, Ebitise Global Media Alliance, Japan Motors, Zen Fusion Consultancy, YFM, Lakeside Estate, Happy FM, Silver Star Tower, YTV, and Silver Star Auto. And one more assassin on the 22nd of September 2025. Mr. Before registration forms for Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Now him said, Debian Bohu the route. And Chairman Breno and Pahun. And San Wabekaso, me who yan can be fire. Yan, ye dance ni inido. Ye dance ni Facebook. Ye dance ni one more do Wababe share Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. And more for the past 20 solid years. Omo any dance for. Konakobuso, what we did for them. Yours is even going to be more extravagant than before. Yes, a Fibiano, ye mamuso, ye Kenyamu, ye Santra near mamu. Ama one more, do humber dono. A dance die, and quano moody. But more before registration forms, no. The premises of Happy 98.9 FM. Oba front desk. Udu house o odo hon eba be share Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding no mo. Asa do here no. 1,000 Ghana cedis per na betua. Utia 1,000 Ghana cedis ni wia asa. You don't need to pay any other thing to hear Happy 98.9 FM. Yeni aboafo maka eso ya sene me dan da nyina yede dwumadi ne bre. Wonu mo a wo mu gie tumu. Se yesi ayeyo no. Wom ebeso ya sene emere dwumadi na bro. Afin so anasa afie besimu die no. Se wo ya dwumakuo na opese odo ho ba be hye dwumadi no mu. Obua ema dwumadi no eye krabahwe ema ne bro so a. Bomodin afetete fon human 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Our rear on another level. Yemfa say ma mo amoje bre eti mo share live on Facebook. Nana mo akujuni ati epitin live on Facebook. Joel Sanko and wa me to adwene me dwumadi na ebra mu. Ewra papa Fatisha Buale Principal Papa Yim Brown. Boy me ebo ye di dwumadi no ho achia me my yemfa na sema the news team yemfa na sema digital team no yemfa na se so ema the operations team said and then no dom boy emere dwumadi no ebrati for ene ahwefo nyame pa ochena akasimadu ama nunsia abo anopa no a yebesa ba betena se bio na ye de another edition of the Happy Morning Show ya san ye dia bro ye frame nyankom pasachi de hye aduana abrade de hye chenchenhene nana Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah yes sorry sweet na Happy Sports and etwaso over the weekend oko the major leagues are a war ewiase afana and I say wo Europe o manso as a koso ye pa eno nsem nyina ne de koso mamu enene abujafo tenase na omo abohu daru abobo hu adi hu nkomo live on the Happy Sports Jumadien.
Chemo.